everybody! Welcome back to Tales from the Hearth, Divinians. What a pleasure it is to be back with you all. It's been so long. Sorry we were gone. Welcome to a new day just for today, Thursday. If you're watching live, happy to have you all here. We're going to start the same way we always do, with introductions. Hello! I am the sentient conglomeration of a bunch of fun facts, also known as Reed, your Gumsion master for this here adventure. You can find me on the internet at Snail5e on most places, except for TikTok, where I'm DND5e. That's me! Sweet!
Hi, I'm Sweet, she, they pronouns. You can find me most places at _Sweet Stories. You can find me for the rest of the week once I start watching Our Flag Meets Death, screaming about Our Flag Meets Death on Twitter. That's it, that's me.
Thank you, sweet. Next up is Jess.
Hi folks, I'm Jess, I use she, they pronouns. You can find me also screaming about pirates and being gay and the intersection of those two things at seriously most places.
Thank you, Jess. Next up is VJ.
Hi everybody, I'm VJ. You can find me at VJH Creations, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, pretty much anywhere. And if you don't see it, put an underscore somewhere. And I am also screaming and being gay, but not about pirates. I'm still screaming about mind flayers.
Somebody has to, and so I'm glad that you're taking one for the team. Thank you so much, VJ. Next up, Grace.
Hi guys, my name is Grace. I use she, her pronouns, and you can find me on Twitter talking about everything ever and trying to hit almost every Inktober prompt this month for Starlight Tales at LMAO Grace with 2 E's. I forgot my user for 1 second. Anyways, yeah, that's me.
Thanks, Grace. Next up, Mara.
Hey everybody, you can find me on the internet at College of Lore Dropout or Lore Dropout. And you can also find me in your local library, where you can get so many books and video games, and sometimes you can even check out game consoles from your local library. And I feel like people need to know that. Go to your local library, it's the best place on earth.
Thank you.
Oh, and my mushroom fun fact! It's been so long. Did you know that when mushrooms, they can, like, reach out to other mushrooms, and those, like, bridges they make are only 1 cell wide, and they can still transfer all the knowledge and information back and forth across it, but it's just 1 cell wide.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Mara. And last, but certainly not least, James.
Hi everybody, I'm James. I use she, they pronouns. You can find me some places at Nice One James, other places at TTRP Gay. I've decided I don't care about remembering which is which, so just search them both and have fun on a little scavenger hunt from me to you. Also, like 10 minutes before we started, Miller and a friend of mine sent me a link to the biggest pumpkin patch in California, and if you see me dissociating today, I will be thinking about that pumpkin patch. So, I'm sorry now for thinking about petting a goat. I will try to stay focused. I want to go to there.
Thank you all so much for introducing yourself. We're going to do some announcements. Like our good close friend Grace mentioned, it's Inktober. If you want to participate with drawings, writings, playlists, mood boards, however you like to get creative, you can find the full list of prompts over on Twitter at StarlightTales_. Also on Twitter, you can find out information about our costume contest we're running this month. If you've ever wanted to do a Starlight Tales themed costume, now's your chance. You can win one of 3 awesome sets of dice from our good friends over at Die Hard Dice. So be sure to check us out on Twitter at StarlightTales_ for more information about both of those things. You can also find us on Instagram and TikTok at StarlightTales_ or on YouTube by just searching Starlight Tales. You can also find us and support us over on Patreon at patreon.com/StarlightTales. A good month of content this month. Some of it spooky, some of it not spooky, all of it gay and trans and Starlight Tales related. So if those are things that you enjoy, which I know you do because you're here watching us, go ahead on over to patreon.com/StarlightTales. Regardless of whether or not you're entering our costume contest, if you're interested in picking up some dice, you can head on over to Die Hard Dice and use the code Starlight10 at checkout to save 10% off of your order. that 10% goes directly back into funding us and this content that you love to watch. So it's just like a lovely circle of you getting dice and gay people getting money, and it's a great time. So if you're interested in that, you can go head on over to dieharddice.com. Thank you all so much for helping us raise money for the Starlight Children's Foundation. We hit our goal of $150, which is super exciting. And we will definitely be doing more charity fundraising in the future. Am I forgetting any announcements?
Discord and upcoming programming.
Oh yes, thank you. We have a Discord too, where you can come and see all of our announcements, come hang out with us in between sessions, see the wonderful Inktober things that people are making. It's a great time, and it's my little morning scroll that I do in bed. I get to see what everybody's made. You can join us next week on Wednesday for the next episode of Tales from the Archives Reverie. I'm sure it's going to be a really normal and average and regular time. And if you want any other updates about programming, Twitter is the best place to go to get those. Now am I forgetting anything? Slay. Okay, well, without further ado, I'm going to pass it over to our introduction, and we will be right back. Stay tuned. And we're back. Last time on Tales from the Hearth Divinians, our divine champions explored the rest of the festival in the lunar system, celebrating the full moon, the 10 full moons that were occurring all at the same time, something that happens only once in 100 years. Our Divinians danced, they drank various beverages, both alcoholic and non-alcoholic. They visited a fortune teller, they got temporary tattoos, they bonded closer together, and they ended by finally being able to collect what they came to the lunar system for, the bottles of home light, which they were told by Zirian would be enough to magically dispel the shadows that are surrounding where Sunder is currently being chained, so that they can better see what they're doing to re-chain him once more. Our Divinians, some swam, some just put their feet in, but everybody got an opportunity to spend some time in the water before heading back to the ship. I know Cypress is stopping at the gift shop on the way back to the ship. Anything else anyone wanted to do before heading back on board? Okay, great. Well, you can all easily make your way back on board the ship and get ready to head off. But for now, you can dry yourself, you can rest your feet, and I leave it up to you all what happens next.
I think I'll have Cypress go around and give out these little gifts that he got from the gift shop. First one's gonna be for the ship. He's got a bumper sticker that says "Beep if you love the moon." Slap down on the back of the ship. Then he has one of the bottles of liquor. He probably goes and buys another one of like the peach one that tastes really good, and gifts that to Satine. And for Joey, there's like a keychain. It's really fucking sick. That has a bunch of the moons kind of smushed together. That has his name on it. For Sumner, because Sumner was staying back doing what they had to do, there was an educational like paperback book that has like the lore and the history of like the moons, because like it seemed like he loves to study those stuff, so he got that patent for for Sumner. Let's see, for Sutak, he got like, you know, those like really decorative pens that you see in those shops that like come in like a little cardboard little box thing. He signed a lot of autographs, so thought that would be nice for Sutak. For Una, lava lamp that has the same colors of the lake. For Saturn, you get a shirt that says I went to the lunar system. And for Cass, there's like one of those decorative painted like flower pots, and he's filled it with some dirt, and the flower that Cass had gifted him, I think he's like took a bit of the seeds that were in that flower, and he had a liquor drink that he had drank earlier that helped him grow plants, and I think he goes and like puts 2 fingers in there and like actually it makes the seeds grow a bit of plant, so it starts to bud a little bit, and gives that to Cass. And that's what he's doing on the ship to everybody. I kind of zoomed by that, but like, yeah.
Well, Cypress, how much money do you have?
Why? You checking my wallet?
You just buy so many things.
I mean, yeah. I was working too, actually. That's actually, you reminded me. Joey.
Yeah, boss.
Hey, we opened up shop, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, how much did we make today?
Sweet, roll me a D100.
43.
We made a cool, fresh 43 gold, boss.
Oh, okay. Nice. All right.
Not too shabby. We've done
That's
worse.
not too bad at all. Not too bad. All right. Thank you. I'm
We'll,
going to do some.
Bring over like a red pouch and plop it in your hands. You can feel like the heavy weight of 43 gold pieces in there.
Perfect. I think he kind of like pats Tito's head and kind of like waits for the compartment in the back to open up, and he puts the sack in there, and he goes, all right, I'll divvy that out for you and Satine later. Get that all worked out.
Hey,
Are we on?
Sutak.
Hmm?
Can you autograph my lava lamp for me?
Yeah, I can do that.
Thank you. Just like, not on the glass though, because I won't be able to see the bubbles, but like on the bottom bit.
Hmm. And I think Sutak was like kind of hanging around just in the general area for like emotional support whenever if Una was about to call back home. But yeah, just pulls out the pen that Cypress gave. This is a very nice pen. I'm just gonna sign.
Cool. She's gonna plug the lava lamp in somewhere and just sit and watch it.
I need everyone to sign my shirt. Please.
Yeah.
All right.
Just write your name.
Me,
in
you
the
want
date.
you want me too?
Yes.
Okay, all right. I've never signed my name before, so this is exciting.
I don't think
don't
I've
think I
ever
have-
signed my name before either. Huh?
I don't think I have either. Like, I know how to write my name, but do I need like what do you call it? Like a signature?
A sign? Is that what it's called? A signature?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Sig.
You can signature on it here.
Oh, okay.
Signature?
Signature. We could, yeah, a signature. We could do that too. It's typically called signature though, but you know.
But you're signing your name, so why would you call it a signature?
What's
It's a
a
signature.
I think that's a question for the academic. Sumner, you have an answer for that?
I'm right. Right?
Linguistics aren't really my field, but yeah, you're right.
Sumner says I'm
All
right, so
right.
I am right.
Yeah.
That was just a blatant. You're right. That wasn't directed to which one of us was right, Sumner?
He walks away.
It was me, actually.
All right. Yeah, that feels true.
Okay, well, hold on. I have to practice my signature. She's gonna, like, find a pen and, like, find a corner of the deck and just, like, practicing on the wood of the deck.
I think Cypress just looks at you and goes, you know what, thinking of adult responsibilities, Una, that also reminds me, you're reminding me of so much today. Why don't you mop the deck for your next adult jobs of responsibilities you want to take on.
I don't know what that means.
You know what that means? That's
No.
all right. That's great. I'm a good teacher, so I can teach you a couple things.
Okay, can you demonstrate?
Demonstrate? No. I'm gonna show you.
No, I'm definitely like a watchful learner. So I
Oh, is
think
that
you
what?
should
Really?
demonstrate.
I've seen you learn, and I think you're like a learn by doing type person.
No, I don't think I am.
Really? No?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Well, we'll figure it out later. Here, let me give you some paper. Like finds like a little notebook and rips it off and like gives you a little piece to write on instead. Saturn, where do you want signatures? Anywhere?
Wherever you want to put your signature is totally okay with me. You can put it on the front or on the back or on the inside.
How about a sleeve? Can I do a sleeve?
Yeah, you can do a sleeve.
Yeah? All
Yeah,
right.
that feels right for you, honestly. So yeah.
Thank you. Know me well. He pulls out your arm and like signs this right there of your sleeve.
Perfect. Wait, write the date.
The date?
Too,
You want all of
under
us to
your-
write the date?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I got it. Yeah, sure.
Is that you don't have to if it like will make you uncomfortable. I don't want to make you uncomfortable or anything.
That's not a like a boundary thing for me. I can do a date for you. That's
You
totally
can do
fine.
it. Okay.
I can
Awesome.
do a date. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, throw the date on there then. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he signs it, puts the year, puts shattering after, yeah.
Slay.
Wait, did you say we could sign on the inside?
Yeah, do you want to sign it on the inside? part of
Yeah.
it?
I want to
Yes,
sign
yes.
it on the inside, right over the heart bit, so I'm pressed against your heart always.
Okay. Yeah. You can do that.
Okay. It's like the wobbliest, like, looking signature you've ever seen.
It's perfect. It's perfect to me. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Everyone else, Sumner walked away. I see the dirt marks.
Saturn, can you just tell me where to sign? Because I'm really kind of like stressed about if I put it somewhere that you're not gonna like, or if I do it too
Cass,
big. Or
I
if
want
do
you
it
to
too
sign
small.
it right on the back in the middle.
Okay.
Real big. Hmm.
How big? When you say real big,
Like-
like how big do you mean? 'Cause
I'm
it's
talking like this big for the C and
Okay.
this big for the A
Oh,
and this big for
okay.
the S and S. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, and how big do you want the date in? If the C is like this
Put
big
it
and the A is
small underneath your name.
okay.
Does that
I
work?
can do that. Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's fine. I'm gonna remember all that, and I'm gonna do it exactly like you want.
And
it.
if you don't,
So-
I'm standing right here, so I can just tell you again.
well, you have your. I'm signing on your back, so I don't know how you're gonna see it, but it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it probably takes like 10 minutes to just like very carefully make a C, and then we'll ASS it exactly like down to the inch, exactly the size that you wanted. Is that bad? Is that good? Is that fine?
That
that's the way you
looks
wanted it, right?
so good. You signed
thank
better than
God.
everyone else. Don't tell
Really?
anyone I said that. Yeah. I
Okay.
think
No,
that's
I'll
great.
take it to my grave. Don't
Yeah.
even worry
That's
about it.
awesome. Thank you for
I'm
signing
glad.
it.
Yeah, of course. Happy to help.
Now I'll carry you guys with me always. Where's Sutak?
Hey, yeah, I can sign that. And I think he signs it like right at the bottom, near the hem of the shirt.
Sutak, don't do the scribbly because I can't read the scribbly
Uh,
one that the
okay,
famous
okay.
people do.
Like you were, you could totally see his hands about. Oh, okay,
About to
yeah.
go crazy.
Yeah, hold on. Okay. There we
Did
go.
you do it?
I signed it. I didn't do the scribbly.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Sumner will
I won't sell this or anything. Don't worry.
come back and sign the shirt, but he has one of those little sign it like right on the sleeve where the line is, and will sign his name. But then he has one of those little stamps where you can change the date on, and just like stamps the shirt with the date.
Oh, I didn't know they made those. Okay, yeah. That works. That works too.
Joey signs it on the back, and he puts a smiley face in the O.
Oh. Thank you, Joey.
That was fun.
You liked it?
Una,
Okay.
Una, we should figure out how we could sign more things.
Well, I was making a good start on the deck over there. If you want
Ooh,
to join me.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. So, Sumner, you had a little map going of the direction we were going next. Where do you think we should go to next? Should we go to that library? Or should we go to the Kiss?
Oh, yeah. Let me pull up my map that I have so close. Give me just one.
Take your time.
One
No, it's a big ass
second.
ship. Take your time to search for sure. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
It's the thing is we were going to
The Kindred System.
well, Kindred System is next. Yep, that'd be the closest trip.
The closest one. All right. Perfect. Awesome. We'll head that way.
Great.
How long can I tell how long it's gonna take to get there?
Yeah, go ahead. So you know that your ship has been tricked out by the god of invention themselves. So go ahead and make me a profession roll. Do you have that? If not, we can do a piloting check.
I do not
So let's do
do
piloting.
piloting. Okay, that's a 19.
Yeah, so you know it's probably gonna be like one full day of travel tomorrow, and then you'll get there at like noon the next day.
Okay. So a day and a half of travel.
Mhm.
Perfect. All right. Okay, guys, we got a day and a half of travel. Fill out your days. Do what you want to do. If you guys need a little job or something, let me know. Sorry. You opened your mouth, Santa, so I thought you were gonna say something.
Oh no, it's just I love having a job to do. That's kind of my whole thing. So I can do. If you need help with anything, I can try. Honestly,
Yeah.
I don't really know much about boats, to my knowledge.
That's all right. Yeah, there's a lot of different things we can figure out here. There's one task I think actually I might need y'all for. So yeah, I got a job for you. Yeah, so day and a half. Get clean, enjoy the rest of your night.
Is there like a dinner time or something?
Oh yeah, typically. Yeah, no. Dinner
Yeah,
time.
Joey, what you making for dinner?
Can I help?
Yeah.
I think Sutak was gonna. You had some ideas about dinner, right, Sutak?
Oh yeah, Sutek had so many ideas.
Yeah, I just didn't want to step on any toes, and Joey, in case you had an idea.
I got no toes that are being stepped on, so no worries about that.
Okay.
Maybe you,
as if she's intentionally done this just to throw him off.
Maybe you.
No, I think you said you were gonna cook dinner, right, Joey?
Maybe you lead and I follow. Maybe that's
That
the way
works.
that we could. Okay, I was thinking. I'm feeling like a stew, like a chili.
I can make it chili.
Nice.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can cut vegetables.
Does anybody not like meat in their chili?
No, I love meat. Raw meat, cooked meat.
Oh, raw meat?
Huh?
You can eat raw meat too.
Yeah,
What
I think I got the
of raw meat.
Me too.
just any kind. The digestive tract, it doesn't upset my stomach. So if it was faster for you not to cook it, but it
Right.
seems like everyone else here needs it. So yeah.
Okay, sometimes you're hungry, you want to skip the pan.
Right, just
Right.
yeah.
Okay. See, like, cause Sutek I understand, cause like your belly's made of fire, so it kind of cooks itself on the way down, you know.
Well, it's not really that. I could eat raw meat before
Okay.
the whole flame thing.
All right. Well, that's your choice, Saturn. Good luck with that. Don't get.
No, I don't have
sour.
to. I just didn't know if other people. Okay, it's totally fine. Totally
We're-
fine. I'll eat
we'll
the
cook the
cooked
meat.
chili. Yeah,
Okay.
cooking sounds like a good idea for everyone.
You all hear like a whoop, as you watch the mail jug on like the deck of the ship begins to glow.
Ooh, Cypress walks over to it.
It is addressed to Una.
Ooh. Una, there's something for you here.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll get to it a bit later then, I guess. I'm a busy guy.
Sure. Okay. All right. I'll leave it here for you.
Okay.
Why is your
Ooh.
voice like that? Is there something in your throat? Are you okay?
What? My what?
Your voice is like really high pitched all of a sudden. I just wanted to
That's
make
That's
sure.
kind of just how I speak, Cass.
No, normally you speak a little lower. I just
I
wanted to
don't
make sure
think
you were
so.
all right.
Yeah, I'm great, thank you. Really good.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm a little concerned. I've said the wrong thing right now, but
No, that was an accurate thing you just said, Cass. Yeah,
Okay,
I
thank
see
you.
it too. I hear it too.
I don't think it was that accurate.
It's
I
actually
think it's very
getting higher.
accurate.
And did you maybe like find a balloon and inhale some of the helium? I hear that definitely does that to voices like mine.
Nope. There's no balloons.
Okay. That's good because actually I read once that if you breathe in too much helium, you can actually die from it. So you shouldn't. That was a morbid fact. I'm real sorry about that.
No,
I'm a little stressed at the moment.
No, that's an interesting fact. You didn't inhale too much helium, right? Una, what's going on with you?
Huh?
What's going on?
Maybe I did. Maybe I ate too many balloons and I'm just gonna go die now. So
Oh, please
you
don't.
later. I'm gonna go look at my lava lamp.
Okay.
That feels like the right choice.
Just gonna like turn around and not move and just kind of sit cross-legged on the deck looking at this lava lamp.
I'm not sure what to. I hear it too.
Okay.
Maybe
And
we-
the balloon thing was a joke, right?
Yes, I don't. Yeah,
Okay.
that wasn't serious. She didn't eat any balloons.
Okay.
Not that I saw. Yes.
Okay, good.
Sutak,
Good.
let's go chop
Yeah,
vegetables.
mhm.
Okay. All right. Good luck
Let's go
with
do that.
everything that's happening here.
Good luck with the cook meat.
Thank you. It'll be so cooked.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. First off, I think he like turns to Saturn and Cass. And he kind of like brings them over to where he had collected some of them. Whoever didn't want their like communicators like cleared out still has them, but those who did, which I'm assuming is Cypress, Una. I think that's it. Who else was? Okay. So Sutak. Okay. So those three communicators. And if Saturn or Cass wanted theirs cleared out as well. And he goes to you two and goes, listen, I thought when I turned these on that they were cleared out, but they weren't. So, Saturn, I know that you wanted to comb through things. I think that day you guys combed through most of it or all of it. I'm not sure. But if you wanted to transfer that information onto your communicator and then clear out the rest of them, I would appreciate it. I just know, I mean, I could be there with y'all. I'm going to be coming into my workshop to work on a few things anyway. But I just thought you guys would be best suited to help with that if it was okay.
We can do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
I appreciate that. All right. He like hands over the box to Cass and like gives a little light squeeze on their arm as a thank you. And decided, is that okay with you? Is that what you would want for that information to
Yeah.
be transferred over?
Yeah. I can take on the horrors. Don't even worry about it. I can
You're gonna take on some horse?
horrors.
Okay.
Horse.
Yeah, it just seemed it was important to you, linked to you almost.
That, yeah. I have some questions about it, but I'll talk to
Got it. All right.
About it. But yes, I can have them all, and I won't turn it on or anything with other people. Don't want to.
Okay, yeah. I can link up with y'all in the workshop in a little bit.
Sure.
I'm gonna try and check on a few things before I get over there. That's okay. Okay.
Have fun.
Yeah.
While this is happening, can I army crawl across the deck towards the mail jug?
Yeah.
Some kind of stealth check.
Yeah, you can make a stealth check. Everybody's still on the deck. Go ahead and make me a perception check.
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh, fuck. I'm not locked in. Hold on. It was a 6, so I don't know how stealthy I am, but...
25.
23.
11.
Okay,
21.
well, what's the total, Una? Because 11 might not get it.
Plus 8,
So
so
11,
14.
11 does not get it, but everybody else can just hear the little sounds of Una going. As they army crawl very quietly and very slowly across the deck on their way to the mail jug. Is anyone gonna say anything? Is the question.
Cypress is just staring. Thinking Blue turns and doesn't move and just watches next to Cass as Una's doing this.
I feel like Cass is very specifically not trying to look and is just kind of like squinting up towards the ceiling like, wow, this is such an interesting bit of paneling. Oh, I don't see anything.
Sometimes
Saturn
you know,
doesn't hear it at all and just is looking at the watches or whatever, like, huh. Completely unaware.
Sumner's gonna lean into Cass and go, is moving like that normal for a moth person? Do you
I'm
know?
moving like what? I don't see anything. I mean, Una's not here, so I wouldn't know what you're talking about. But hypothetically, if I did know, I would say I don't know.
All right. Do you think are we supposed to pretend we don't know?
I don't know anything, so.
Okay. Yeah. Me either.
I haven't seen or specifically heard anything happening in the general vicinity of where we're standing.
Yeah. No, I haven't either. But Sumner's just staring at it happening. I'm like, yeah, I have no idea what's going on. Wow.
Yeah. I know a little something. Una! Stand up! It's for you!
What? I'm just lying.
Una, where'd you come from? I didn't see you there.
Oh, I just fell asleep on the deck. I must be so tired.
It happens to the best of us, don't worry.
Yeah. Oh, crazy.
Oh, gosh. All right. Well, then I'm gonna be doing something on the other side of the deck as you're sleeping here. Don't want to disturb you.
Yeah.
All right.
It's good for your back, lying on a hard surface.
On hardwood floors, yeah,
I've
for
heard
sure.
Mm-hmm.
We'll give you some privacy for your nap if that's what you need.
Thank you. I would appreciate that.
Of course. All right, guys. Let's scoot back. Like corrals everybody gently away from the area.
You do eventually make it to the mail jug and the little table next to it, where there is a beautiful pale purple envelope with your name written on it in like golden marker in like cursive lettering.
Okay, I open it.
Inside it says, "To the esteemed Una, we are so honored to announce that you have won our joke competition. You are hereby entitled to one wish. See coupon. Sincerely, the Lunar System Party Planning Committee." And there's a lovely, like, golden foil, like, almost like the golden ticket from Willy Wonka. There's this golden foil little, like, ticket that says, entitled to one wish, redeem whenever.
Holy shit!
I didn't hear
I
it.
won!
How did you hear it?
I won! I am the funniest person in the world! And I won!
What did you win? What are you talking about?
I won the competition, the funny competition.
We won?
Oh, what?
No, yeah, we won! We won!
Congrats.
gonna grab like Cass's hands and start jumping up and down.
Also, kind of starts stress jumping.
Wait, no, but listen, I won a real big prize.
What's your prize?
A wish. I won a wish. A wish, like one wish.
Like any-
it's
like-
on a golden ticket on everything. Look.
Starts like trying to read the ticket you're waving around.
Right?
Well, that's easy. Just wish that that person we're going to fight is.
Right, I know. We just say goodbye, and then we can go home, right?
That seems what the rules are to me.
Yeah,
honestly.
I
If you
definitely
get
think the
one wish.
prize for a joke competition could probably just like take out Sunder in one fell swoop.
Wait, are there any terms and conditions here?
Yeah, I was about to say, go ahead and read that.
Make me a perception check to see the terms and conditions on the
Can I give the
ticket.
help action on
You
that since I'm
can.
also squinting? Great.
Okay, good. That's much better. Oh, I think that's a 29.
Great. At the bottom of this ticket, in like tiny writing next to a little asterisk, it says, "Not all wishes are able to be granted. Terms and conditions apply."
Okay, well, can I look over, like, can I examine for terms and conditions?
On the back, there's like a full list of all of the things that you can't
Okay.
actually wish for, including
Fantastic.
things like infinite money, killing a god, anything that is like related to like forcing people to do things against their will, more wishes. Like, yeah, there's a bunch of things there. I don't have the full list, but I'll tell you if one of your things is against the rules.
Well, this is a shitty prize. Why give me a wish if I can't kill God? Okay, well,
Yeah. Yeah.
maybe I'll just, like, noodle on it a little bit more.
Yeah, I think you definitely should.
You
Okay.
could like write down different options, so you could be like, I want to wish for, and then make a list, and then see what you like more, so you don't like impulsively make a wish
That's true.
Yeah.
and waste it.
Well, hold on, Cass, because this is both our prize, so you get half a wish, right?
I mean,
Rip
you did
in
all the
half and
hard
give it
work
to you.
on it. Thank you. Thank you. Can I squint at it? It's not like magic in this ticket. Okay, slay.
I mean, there is magic in the ticket, but it's not like ruined
Sure.
because you've ripped it in half.
Cool. Thank you.
Phew.
I mean, you know, you did all the hard work on it. I was just kind of there and I turned it in. But
No,
there's no
but
one
you're
I
my
would trust
best
to make a
friend, and
wish.
what's mine is yours.
Is that how having a best friend works? I've never had one.
You've never had a
All
best
you-
friend.
No. Is that
That's
bad?
crazy. That's not bad. That's just kind of crazy because you're like the best person in the world. Why would you not have more best friends?
Thanks. I don't know. Maybe I was just waiting for the right one.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm
Cass
glad I
has
got
that
to be
cat
the
that
first and
sits
only.
inside their stomach.
I do have Mr.
Right.
Peaches, but I feel like
Yeah.
best friends have to. I mean, I guess Mr. Peaches can kind of talk back, but most of the words that he says are more peaches and go away. So, I feel like that maybe doesn't qualify for best friend. But he's my best cat friend. But you're my best not cat friend.
You don't know. I might be a cat. Meow.
Are you?
You don't know.
Okay.
And we'll let that
Have you ever-
question linger in the air as we go and we check on Sutak in the kitchen.
Good, PJ.
That was so funny. Question: Was Una loud enough for Sutak to hear
Probably.
them screaming? I think he like hears the oh shit. It's like, and turns to Joey. Do you think that's something we should go find out what that's about, or?
How long have you known Una?
I just met Reed, how long have we been traveling
2
together?
days, 3 days.
Like maybe 2 or 3 days.
She screams a lot. It's nothing to be alarmed about.
Okay, but
She might
When
have
is
just
this-
like seen a cute bunny or something.
but when is the screaming a bad screaming then?
When it's like this. Ah! Help! Ah! Ah! Help me! Please! Ah!
Okay. All right. Okay. Well,
Yeah, that's probably
Cute.
when you should be alarmed.
okay. Do you have the type of chili you like?
Chili? Are there different types?
Yes, there's a lot, and I think Sutek's actually gonna be like, hold on a second, and like go back to his stuff in his room and come back with a little cookbook, scrapbook looking motherfucker that he's clearly put together of all little recipes and stuff. I like to try a lot of different things with different meats in them and whatnot.
Cool.
So I've got about 3 different ones that have a variety of flavors in them, and I think we can make all of this work, maybe with some substitutions. So
We
like,
don't have a lot of ingredients.
I bought a lot of groceries.
Fuck yeah.
I figured since I'm kind of okay with ships and computers, that I could handle food or help handle the food if food's usually you.
It is, and it's mostly pizza, so.
Okay. Then I can take over that. And I think, and like Sutex is just gonna start listing off ingredients like olive oils, onions, green peppers, garlic cloves, ground beef.
Every now and then you run into something where Joey's like, I don't know what that is, but you can kind of adjust and help him figure out what it is, and you guys can start cooking.
Yeah, and I think while the chopping of the meat and stuff is happening, Sutak is chopping up some pieces of meat to leave out raw and for Saturn. For Saturn, is like in his head is deeply curious. Like, is Saturn like me? Is Saturn like Vess? Like we can eat raw meat? What is? But is just gonna see. I guess we'll find out. But otherwise, so how long have you worked for Cyprus?
Ooh, like 15 years. It's been a long time. I love the man. It's his family. I truly, honestly, have no fucking clue where I would be without him and this boat. So.
That's really nice. I'm glad you have that.
Yeah, they're a good dude.
Seems like it so far.
Yeah. What about you? How long? No, I've already asked that question.
You can ask it again.
How long have you been doing your thing, your stuff?
I think it's 12 years and a few months. Wait. Me and the human guy VJ has forgotten how long Sutek's been doing this.
It's been like a month since we've played. It's okay.
Yeah, he says a number, which I will find in a second. It's
Perfect.
been like at least 6 years, probably more. Things kind of blur together sometimes.
You like it?
Yeah, it's fun. I could do with a little less of the publicity, but it's a little weird still going to places and people knowing who I am when I'm just trying to be like a regular guy doing groceries, but it's all right.
Yeah.
That part. The other part that I love.
I could not imagine going somewhere and having people know my name. I feel like that's... It takes out the fun of introducing yourself. That's to be like, hey, my name's Joey, nice to meet you. That's one of my favorite things in the world.
Yeah, when we met the people from the site, I was like, well, we know who Sutak is. Just kind of it was nice being here where nobody really... Una was the star of the show, which was very nice to see and not be front and center.
Well, next time we have got weird tree trunk creatures coming on the boat, I'll make sure that you can introduce yourself to them first.
Thanks, Joey.
You're welcome. Am I cutting this the right way? Because it's making me cry.
Yes, sorry. Yeah. Do you want me to take over? I do.
Yeah.
And I won't cry. Okay. He just takes it.
He like goes
It's
and like
fine.
takes his shirt and like rubs his eyes. What are the rest of you up to?
I think Saturn will have asked Cass to help them with the transferring of the watches all into one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys are both working together, you can either both make me engineering checks, or one of you can make an engineering check with advantage.
I'm really good at those.
I would love for you to do it with advantage because I only have a +8.
Slay. Also, wait, I think I have a thing. Please hold. Also, just as a note, because of my theme knowledge, engineering checks DCs are reduced by 5.
Slay.
What the fuck?
That is 28.
Yeah, you can easily get all of them onto one. You can even do it without having to like open the files fully to do so. You can open them and look at all of them if you'd like, but if you would prefer to keep them closed and just transfer the files, you can do it that way. Up to you.
I'm leaving that fully up to my good friend, Hadon.
I think Saturn would like them opened as they go in.
Sure, yeah. So again, you see most of what I have already narrated. You can get additional full captain's logs, as detailed as you would like to go into them, and you can begin to look through your own data collection. I think that's a question for you, Grace. What you think Saturn may have kept on the previous expedition?
Go on. I think it's a bunch of like happy moments. It's nothing, super scary because she was just really excited to be there with all her friends. And I think there's a lot of Ellison's dog. I forget the name. Maggie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And probably like has some freaking candids of Andromeda very early on. Not very early on, but when Saturn got there before everything kind of went to the shitter. Rita, I have a question for you.
Sure.
Okay. Saturn has this spell called Dream of Home, and I feel like maybe she's used it on herself a few times and it always comes back with like nothing, just kind of static. And I'm wondering, as she takes in all this new information, if she can cast it again to try and just glean if there's anything she can remember.
Yeah. Are you trying to, you're casting it on yourself?
Yeah.
Are you voluntarily failing the saving throw?
Yes.
Or no, wait. You have to succeed the saving throw. Okay, so go ahead and make a saving throw against your own DC.
Is it 19?
What is your spell save DC?
Let me check. Bear with me now. Bear with me.
It should say in the spell description because it varies by the level of the spellcast.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah. That's a discovery I made last night.
We love learning more about this game.
So true.
11 is
Great.
the save DC.
So you succeed. So the description of the spell says that you overwhelm the target with pleasant visions and thoughts of their home, whatever that means to them. And I think for the first time, you can feel this sort of barrier in your mind slowly but surely disintegrate. And for the next 6 seconds, tell me what Saturn sees.
I think she sees like it's like flashes of like each day that she was on the ship. And at first it's like good, and it's the picture that Andromeda let her keep, and the big house that we went to, the dream house that we went to. But then I think it starts to turn with the crash and with the fight, and it kind of blurs into nothing again.
Yeah. I think for, the first half of this, in reality, Cass is looking at you and 6 seconds are passing. But for you, it feels like you're living days. And the first chunk of this time, you feel warmth and you feel love and you feel appreciation. And then as the memories continue, and they're not full memories yet, they're just these like kind of flashes, but as these moments continue, you can feel that warmth kind of begin to sink from your chest down to your stomach and become like anxiety, like the feeling of like knots in your stomach, and you can feel your muscles kind of tense, almost as if your body is readying itself for a battle that your mind is not consciously aware that you are fighting. And that's kind of the feeling that lingers as these 6 seconds are up.
I think she'll come to.
Hey.
Hi. Did you finished transferring everything?
Yeah. These all are empty except for yours, which is right there. Are you all right? You got kind of a far off look in your eye for a minute there.
Yeah. Just looking for something.
Sure.
I don't know what I'm looking for, but ugh.
Did you find it? Whatever it is, or at least a piece of it?
I don't know. Maybe? It feels
That's
like
better than no.
Fits, but it's just
Yeah.
scary. So
Sure.
But I'll keep looking. So
Well, I hope you find it.
thank you. Me too.
Yeah.
And I have a feeling I will. I just don't know what it's gonna be.
Yeah. I know the feeling.
Thank you for doing that.
Oh yeah, of course. I love a chat. If I don't mess around with some kind of machinery once a day, I feel like I'm incomplete. So thank you.
Yeah, did you like go to school for machines? How do you know
Something
all
like
this?
that. Yeah. It's sort of a really specific, like, trade school, I guess.
Huh.
Like a really specific one.
Where you at home, or is this your first time
Yeah.
away?
Well, I mean, I've been living on the City of Drift. Do you know the City of Drift? It just kind of floats around. It's in the void. I know not a lot of people go there. It's like this big city that's like made out of ships that sort of banded together, and then like a city built on top of the ships, and then more ships came. Some people call it the trash heap. I don't know if you know. Floating trash island.
Interesting.
It's not. I don't think it's trash. I think it's beautiful, but not everyone shares that opinion, and that's okay. So I mean, I've been living on Drift for like a year now, but other than that, yeah, pretty much.
Well, hopefully we'll finish this. You can go back to Trash City. Just kidding. I'm not gonna call it Trash City, but I do think that's very funny. Okay. Sorry, my brain feels so scrambled.
You don't have to apologize. It's okay. Yeah. Do you need anything? I'm not like the best at talking, but I like to think I'm not terrible moral support sometimes.
No, you're pretty good moral support, if I'm being honest. I've had worse
I'm working
moral
on it.
support.
Yeah.
So.
And you remember the worst moral support?
Well,
that feels like a win.
Jenga's just
Oh.
kind of the cat that I live with. That's
Sure.
also sort of my god. Yeah,
Zero hand? Yeah. Fair.
it's more palatable as a kitty, you know.
No, I mean, I'd imagine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of an intimidating deity to just kind of have in your house. So I'd imagine, at least. I've never met him, but I'd assume.
Yeah. You have their wife.
I do know that. Yeah.
How did you end up with Benedra?
Oh, I was like, I just kind of woke up one day and she was there.
Horrifying. That's really scary, actually.
It's more comforting than it sounds, I think.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that seems to be going good for you too.
But I've had worse. So.
Okay.
Not gods. I haven't had more than
Okay.
one god. That was sort of misleading.
I wasn't gonna ask, but I was a little curious.
No, I was trying to like do a callback to the thing that you just said, where you were like, "I've had worse moral support." I've had worse people in my head. So, not deities though.
Like just voices?
Sure.
Sorry, I'll
I
stop
should bring these.
crying.
No,
I'm
it's okay.
sorry.
I should bring these to Sapris before like he gets worried that we like. I don't have an end to this.
It's okay. Yeah, you can bring them to Cyprus. Thank you again, Cass.
Yeah, of course. Anytime you need anything, I'm here.
Cool. I'm gonna hang out
happy looking
with this one.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, don't let yourself get too lost in the past. Yeah.
I will try my best.
Okay. I mean, really, because if I have to sit by myself when we're eating chili, I'm gonna be very sad. So I just, you have to be done by chili time.
I'll be done by chili time, and I'll sit right next to you. And I'm sure Una will be on the other side. So
Probably, yeah. Assuming they didn't army crawl out into space.
God, I hope not. That'd be awful.
I'll check on the way. I'll let you know.
Please report back to me. Actually.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Will do. All right.
All
I'll kind
right,
of hoist
I'll
the
be
box
here.
up on my hip, and I'll go to Cypress's workshop.
Great. Before we resolve that,
Mm-hmm.
Una, Cypress, Sumner, what have you guys been up to?
I think Una's been sat in front of Summoner, recounting the entire festival in excruciating detail. And is probably after a long time talking, he's only just finishing up, and is like, and then we went finally after I got drunk and smoked and did all that fun stuff. We went swimming, and I got some light, and it was just really beautiful. And I will definitely take you the next time there was a full 10.
That sounds like a whole lot of stuff, and I'm glad you had fun.
I did. It was cool. I like the moon a lot.
Well, I'm glad you got to be in a whole system of them. Then
Right.
I've never been swimming. I don't know if I can go swimming.
Really? Do you also, get weighed down by water if you're... Well, you don't have wings. I can't get my wings wet. I have to wear, a wetsuit. Do you have to wear a wetsuit?
I don't know. I've never tried, because, I feel like because of the shape of my little cap here, it would just kind of push me down, and then I'd just be like a floating cap, but, the ability to breathe and stuff wouldn't be there.
Maybe you would just float. Maybe
I go in upside down, and it's like I have a little boat on my head.
Oh, that's right! Your little legs up in the air!
There you go.
Funny. We should hypothesize. Hypothesize that.
Yeah, a hypothesis. That's
what I
good.
said!
Yeah, hypothesize, you create a hypothesis. Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah, that's what that means, right? Because I know what that means.
Yeah.
Cool. Can I tell you a secret?
Yeah. Go right ahead.
Looks around the deck. My voice only goes that high when I'm nervous.
Oh. Thank you for telling me that.
Yeah, that's not really what I sound like.
Yeah. No, I noticed it was a little high earlier.
Mm-hmm.
But you were hiding that you were nervous.
I was, yes. Because
Try-
I am
try-
an adult and I have to be brave now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think, that it's okay to be nervous, and that it still can... You don't have to be brave or nervous. You can be both. You can be brave and nervous. I think that's actually probably smart, because, if you're brave without thinking of any consequences, then, you might be too brave and kind of, you're hubris. You're, you think you're gonna make it because you're so cool.
My what? My hoop? Hoopers?
Yeah, I realized after I said it, I shouldn't have used that word. You're like your pride. You're like, I can do anything, but then sometimes you can't. So it's good to have a little bit of nerves to be brave. I mean, I know what I'm talking about with, Kalara being all about bravery and stuff. So you can take it from me. It's okay to be nervous. And that doesn't mean you're not brave.
Okay, but what if you're only made to feel one feeling at a time?
You. Okay, go back. One feeling at a time. That's it?
Yeah, pretty sure.
I think you can
Like, which one? In which order should I feel brave and nervous?
I think you should feel nervous first, so you
Okay.
consider everything. Right, you hypothesize, right? You're like, okay, what are the bad things that could happen? And then you're brave, and you're like, okay, now that I've thought about that, I'm going to ignore the nerves and go and do the brave thing because I'm brave.
Okay,
But I'm being cautious because I thought of the bad thing.
Okay, yeah, you got it. You're so.
But also, I think you can probably feel more than one thing at a time.
Debatable. Okay, well, I will. Yeah, sure. I will ignore the bad thing and be brave.
Yeah, and if you... Hey, listen. I'm not very good at, like, emotions and feeling stuff myself. They make me uncomfortable. But if you ever need help...
Tell me more
like,
about that.
No, but if you ever need help... like, oh, should I be brave or nervous right now? Or I'm happy to be like, oh, I think you should do this. And maybe that'll help.
I'm sensing like a little bit of a wall up on you, Sumner.
No.
You're very quick to say no. Sometimes it's good to talk about the feelings, whether you feel them at one at a time or multiple at a time, or not at all.
Right? Yeah. No, it is good to talk about them. You're so right for that. It's healthy and helpful.
So true.
Yeah.
Well,
so what's your default state of feeling? Are you usually happy or curious or like what's the dominant emotion you think you feel?
I think it's gonna take a little bit of a while for me to think about.
Right. Well, you think about that. I'm gonna go scoop my dirt into a big pot so I can eat with y'all in the kitchen because I'll just kind of need to like spread the chili around like in the dirt, soak it up, so I don't want it to get everywhere.
That's fascinating. Okay. Well. Leads across very sincerely puts a hand on your knee. You know where I am if you wish to talk, okay?
Kinda lightly like pats your shoulder. Same to you. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Have fun with your dirt.
Yep. Have fun with your wish. That's very exciting. I'm really proud of you that you got that.
Yeah, I've got to think about how to use that. Okay.
Well, if you need help hypothesizing, you know where to. That's not the right use of hypothesize. But if you need help thinking of it, I'm here for you.
Okay, thank you, Sumner.
Thank you.
Both of you, please take a point of inspiration for that beautiful, incredible exchange with my favorite line I think that's ever been said on this channel ever. Tell me more about that. No. That leaves us with Cypress. What you up to?
Yeah. I think Cypress went to Satine to gift the beer to them, and actually, yeah, I think I would love for him to just chat real quick before he goes. So yeah, where is Satine actually on the ship?
That is a great question. I think that you can find Satine probably sitting in the engine room. I think just like keeping an eye on things.
Okay.
Maybe like pruning some of the extra twigs off of the moss ball.
Yeah. He comes down there, kind of like knocks on a nearby like big ass tube to get their attention.
Like,
hey, Satine.
The eyes turn in your direction, but the head doesn't. And she kind of goes, Hey.
Hey. So, I got you a gift.
You shouldn't have.
I know, but I thought you deserved it, so here you go.
We'll finally, like, turn her body toward you. What is this?
We went to a beer tasting, craft beer tasting, and there's some interesting stuff there, and something with was it pears, I believe? Wasn't it? So yeah, I thought you like pears, so I thought, hey, why not?
I do. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Of course. I want to be transparent with you about this mission that we're going on. After we collect all the things that we need, we're going into the dead zone. And I have enough of a crew on here so that by the time we're done collecting what we need, if you and Joey want to step off the ship, I completely understand. Because I just want to make sure that you're safe. So the rest of us, we had a commitment. But I just want to be sure that you had a choice on whether or not you continued. And honestly, Stine, I'm kind of hoping that you choose to step off. I know it's your choice.
Cypress.
It's a team.
I've been with you 40 odd years. Through
Yeah, give or take.
all the shit that the Astral Sea and the Seven Stars have thrown our way. You'd have to drag me off this ship kicking and screaming to get me to leave.
Well, I know who's going to win that fight if we tried, so.
You scared? I can feel it.
Yes. I feel like I'm going to shit my pants, yeah. I'm a little scared.
Yeah. What's in the dead zone?
Given the title, not much good, I think.
Why are we going there?
You know how over the past year or so I've been or maybe 2 years, I've been getting closer to Tereus and getting these random missions, and that one mission with Saturn that turned out pretty shit. I'm scared that this is gonna be the same thing. So we're going into the dead zone to chain a god, is what it's sounding like, what it is. Which is big shit.
Easy. Could do it in
Easy.
my sleep.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Honestly, I don't doubt that.
I've changed. I don't know if you know this about me, because I know we're still
What?
learning things about each other 40 years
Right.
later.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
actually changed several gods before, so you've
No
got an
shit.
expert sitting here.
What? You didn't put that on your resume.
Well, I didn't want to brag about it, so.
I get it.
Yeah.
Humble.
Mhm.
Humble of you.
Mhm. Shit.
Yeah.
That's
I am.
a lot.
It is. It is. And your family, I know I got more family coming on here, and the rest of the crew. I know it's been a couple days, but you know how I am. I'm already caring for them a lot. So I'm really scared about losing people. But so I just want to be sure that you're
Yeah.
okay.
Cypress.
Yeah.
Listen really closely, because I'm never going to say this again, and if you tell anyone I told you this, I will lie and gaslight the shit out of you.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
You have a superpower of making people feel safe and welcome and loved. And I'm sure any of the people on this ship would follow you anywhere. Doesn't matter how dangerous it is. Doesn't matter how scary the reputation is. It's you. and we would do anything for you. And I'm sure the new friends that you've made, the new family that you've brought on here would agree.
Well, then, be sure I make the right choices then.
Yeah.
Get involved. I appreciate you, Steve. He goes forward. I know, like, he's, like, testing the waters at this point, but he's gonna, like, come forward and, like, put his arms out.
She doesn't move back. She doesn't move to
Yeah.
put her own arms out, but
Yeah,
they just
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of stay there.
All right. I'll put my arm around you.
I'm not moving.
He goes and, like, gives, like, the biggest, like, bear hug. The kind of, like, feels like adjust your spine a little bit because it's such a deep hug.
Scrunches up their shoulders and, like, again, doesn't hug you back, but the fact that she's not complaining verbally is, like, a big step for them.
Oh, that was good. Thank you. I filled my cup a little bit. I felt the love in that.
Good.
Yeah.
It's what our ancestors always say, right? Gotta fill your cup.
Fill the cup. All right. Easy on those pairs. Save a glass for me.
Oh, okay. Sure. We'll
right.
have a little fun tonight.
You're still on the job. Take it easy.
Okay, fine.
All right.
And you can head out of the engine room in the direction of your workshop where you see Cass knocking on the door.
Oh, nice. Hey.
I think Cass is like knocked on the door. Oh, sorry. I thought you were in there. No,
yeah. No, I'm heading in there. You want
Sure.
here?
I haven't been here knocking for a minute. That would be weird.
No, that's fine. He like smiles and like opens the door for you and like creaks it open and like waits for you to go inside.
Yeah, I'll kind of step in a little bit and then turn. We went through all the chrono communicators. I think Saturn kept hers and has the one with all the stuff on it, but the rest of them should be all clean. So.
Oh, okay, perfect. Thank you so much for doing that.
Yeah.
Yes,
No worries at all.
really
There are only a couple things in the galaxy that I'm really good at, and machines are one of them. So truly happy to help.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. You said that a couple times. So I have if you're free right now.
Sure.
I have something I've been working on for a minute, and it's kind of been kicking my ass a little bit. So maybe if I could have another mechanic's eye on it, you could help me out with that? Yeah,
absolutely. Sure. I'll kind of like put the box down on like a desk or whatever's close by.
Cool. He goes over to like it's like big cabinets, of course, to push to pop out ones. And when he pushes on the bottom cabinet, it's like it slides out. It's a huge one. And in it, you see polarity gauntlets that are like disassembled. There's a right one and a left one. And he like kind of like pops out the tray and like puts it onto the desk and like finds 2 rolly chairs and pulls one next to him and the other one for himself. He goes, This is a project I've gotten. Actually, I got it off of, Trash Island, favorite place.
Sure.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just these. I'm pretty good at figuring out how to get machines to work or turn on, but I can't. This one, I don't know. If you can help me out with that.
Yeah, I can. Castle kind of like sit in the rolly chair and like very awkwardly kind of slide up next, and like. You can instantly see as their eyes begin like scanning over every piece. She instantly looks like way more comfortable than I think you've ever seen them. Can I make some kind of check, Snail, to ascertain like what I think is going wrong here, what needs?
Yeah. Want to make an engineering check?
I would love to do that. That's my favorite thing to do, actually. Okay. Oh, not when I roll like that though.
Well, can I help at all? Since I also
you can
do
help.
engineering stuff. Oh, yeah, I'll roll again.
Thanks. That's a little better. Okay, that is a with the DC reduced by 5. Also for engineering, that is oh my god, I can't do math. 27.
27. Great. Yeah, sweet. Can you remind me? I can't find in our DMs.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, you're the best.
You're looking for? It's in my
doc?
It's in my doc. And I have it labeled Cypress's little project.
Oh.
I love
I
this they tree person so much, actually.
I love the baby.
Okay, great. So, you said, what did you roll?
27, I think.
27. The DC reduced by 5. So what we're going to do, sweet, is just say that this is 32 of the 100 points that you need.
Okay.
Great. So you can kind of look and begin to put some of the pieces together. You look and this has been like completely disassembled. Some of the parts are rusted and old and like need to be replaced, but some of the things that are like disconnected or have been kind of hooked up the wrong way, you can start to guide Cypress and show him like, oh, the polarity of these magnets are reversed, or oh, like this cord needs to be hooked up to this thing, this part needs to be replaced. And you can see where Cypress has kind of just started by taking everything apart and starting from scratch. You can begin to kind of put the pieces back together.
Nice. I think as Cass kind of like sifts through these things and instantly starts kind of like, I think at first Cass is like telling you what pieces they think should go together or like need to be changed. And then after a few minutes, like very gingerly kind of starts working on some of them herself. And I think like watching Cass work on this machinery is almost like watching like someone direct like an orchestra. Like there's something kind of just musical about the way that like they do it without even thinking. And I think probably like a few minutes into this, when it's gotten to the point where you're both kind of working in silence, Cass will kind of just like be working on their own little section. And I think you feel her eyes kind of like move up to you and then drop a little. And they say, so, are you, how are you feeling about all this? You know, all the stuff.
Yeah. I want to say, as Cass is like, while they're working and whatnot, we just gotta make this video okay. Sorry.
I've never apologized.
Do not apologize for that.
Just sorry for that. Yeah. So you know, like you're working on stuff and you're looking at the same pieces, and Cypress is very much like not in like watching to see like if you're doing it right kind of way. Very much you could feel like he is learning from you, and every piece like it's like the way his hands are like his instrument, right? Like he is very ginger with every piece that he takes, and it's like almost like he is communicating with it, listening to each piece, like almost like in a Rubik's Cube, like figuring out what fits right into the right place, you know. After each piece that you touch, kind of like going over, like redoing the pieces that you do to learn like after you. And as they continue, like it's just like you're sitting looking forward, he's sitting like towards you, leaning over watching, but like it is very much like, I guess like you're more so between, like closer to between his legs than like, you know. So how am I feeling about this? Sorry, I was so
just, you know, there's a lot going on, and just wondering how you're doing.
It's a big mission. I'm a little stressed about it, I'm not gonna lie.
Understandable. I think it I'm not great at people, but it seems like maybe it kind of like looks at you and very quickly like focuses in on the machinery, and I think you can tell like focuses on the machinery so that they don't focus on like the nerves about what they're about to say. It feels like maybe it almost seems like personal, for which you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to talk about it. I've kind of picked up on that. So
it does feel very personal. Sorry, I'm tripped up on you keep saying that you're not great with people. It's not true.
Thank you. You're very nice. Thank you.
No, it's the truth. It's the truth, guys. Well, at least that's what I see. But I'm deflecting. Sorry. I'll answer
It's
your
okay.
question. Yeah. It is a bit personal. I've been trying to push it back because we're having a good time. But yeah, it's deep ancestral family beef, and then there's my little sister who's here going into a place called the Dead Zone, and
Yeah.
a friend who I made a year ago, Saturn, who Cass, this is actually kind of a big one. And
Eyes will kind of like refocus back up on you.
I knew Saturn during one of her lives, I guess.
Oh.
And sorry, I've kind of, but I think he
You don't
kind of
have
like
to apologize.
leans back a little bit and is like rubbing his tummy a little from like where he was earlier in the day. Yeah, no, I saw the end of one of her lives.
Oh.
That's a big one. Ooh, that's not even, I shouldn't have brought that up. I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize. It's all right.
Yeah, just said that. Yeah.
I'm sorry you went through that. That sounds really awful.
Yeah, it was. It was. So it's just a little trippy seeing her here now. You know,
Sure,
like, it's like, you know,
I'd
someone's
imagine.
award, but then like they come back and it's just
Yeah.
it's a lot to sort through. And I don't want to put too much on her or anybody here, so I've just kind of been figuring out how to move through that, you know.
Sure. I mean, you didn't ask for my advice, but I think too
I
that
love it anyway.
you know, Saturn, it seems like she's searching for answers and for something, and it's definitely not a happy piece of the I know you have plenty happy pieces of her puzzle, but it she might find some kind of closure to just have another piece of who she was, you know. I definitely, I think, don't talk about it unless you are comfortable and ready and want to talk about it, but I don't think it's something you have to hide unless you want to, for what it's worth.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I think I can sense that too, that she's looking for pieces.
Yeah.
Thank you. You know, you're thinking something, but somebody says it and it just like it clicks for you a bit more.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. You know, I just eyes kind of move back down to the machinery. I just, you know, you take care of everyone on board this ship, and I hope you know that you don't have to take care of yourself by yourself if you don't want to.
Yeah. I think I forget that sometimes. I just like this big brother things and captain things. You want to make sure that if people are leaning on you, you're able to be leaned on, you know? So
Sure. Yeah,
right.
but I mean there's nothing wrong with having to lean yourself sometimes too. We all do it. So.
I think you can kind of feel like his leg kind of like lean on you a second. And he goes, all right, well, what about you, Cass? How are you feeling?
Eyes will kind of like dart back up. Oh, I'm fine. It's a lot.
Yeah. Oh,
It's just a lot.
it is a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. You, so you said you were from Drift.
Oh, technically I'm from Cathral in the stellar system, but most of my recent time has been on Drift, yeah.
Gotcha. Can I do a little history check? Do I know anything about Cathral?
Yeah, go for it.
Let me see. Oh. Is there history? Where is it? Wait, is there a history check? Am I passing by it? Where is it?
I don't think there is.
Ooh. What sort of check do you want to make? That a culture check?
Oh, culture.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah. Okay, that's a 27.
Great.
Nice. Yeah.
So you would know that Cathral is like the capital of the Stella system. It's like basically one massive dock. That's very like naturally cliff-like and ravenous. And it's like a city of hustle and bustle and shipwrights. Yeah, basically like one massive dock, constantly busy, lots of coming and going. James, is there anything in particular that you think that Cyprus would know?
James, don't know. It's a tricky subsection of the information that Cass would know about Cthulhu, and I'm trying to keep my knowledge of Cthulhu at a similar level.
Right.
So no.
So let's just leave it there.
Okay.
And if you have any specific questions, let me know.
Okay, dope. Okay. Yeah, no, I visited there a few times. It's a huge dock.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of people come in and out, eager to buy some stuff. So it's a nice place to set up when you're low on cash.
Did you like it?
Yeah. I made a lot of money there, so I liked it a lot. Did you like it?
And I think you can kind of see like something almost sad kind of flash across Cass's face for a second before it's like very meticulously covered up. And honestly, I think her eyes go back to the machinery that they're working on. Got a lot of memories there, sure. I'd like to go back someday, not like forever, just to see it, you know.
Yeah. So I didn't mean to bring up something if you didn't.
Oh, you're fine. No, my past is complicated. That's all. But I mean, I think everyone's past is complicated. So
Yeah. No, I get
sorry.
it. I get it.
I'm glad you liked it when you were there, though.
Yeah. If you ever need to talk about those complications, you know, I'm
Yeah.
here for you.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah,
I'll let you know.
sure.
It's just
Can I
kind
ask-
of a lot.
Oh, yeah. No, I get it. I mean, I just told you that somebody that I knew died on me. So I get a lot. So, sorry.
Yeah. Were you gonna say something?
Oh, yeah. It's a completely different question. I think he kind of like
Sure.
the arm that's closest to him. He kind of like touches your wrist where you've gotten the tattoo,
Mhm.
and he goes, what do these mean?"
Oh, well, the open ones are everyone here, and the closed ones are just people I miss.
Oh. Who are they to you, if you don't mind me asking?
No, that's fine. So I think Cass will like put down what she's been working on, and will kind of like point at the one like closest to like their pulse point in their wrist. This is my older brother, Leo, who I miss just a ridiculous amount. Haven't seen him in a while. That's fine. No, it's not. But and this one kind of points at the next one up. This is Gaius. I also haven't seen in a while. They're just a really good listener, so they were a good friend. And this one kind of points at the last one. This almost like cheeks like flush, just slightly. This was Echo. Just someone I maybe in like another life could have loved, but that's that's not now. That's not relevant.
The current
Currently.
thing.
Not like a yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm Are they back home?
I don't know actually. I haven't seen him since I left. So
Gotcha.
I don't know.
Yeah. It's hard. Feeling like you have so many homes or so many people that you connect to. Trying to keep up with them can be really difficult.
Yeah.
I get it.
It's like there's like a section of your heart that's just kind of locked away.
Beaten somewhere else.
Yeah.
I think his eyes are like overbearingly gentle. Looking at Cass. Well, I appreciate you helping me with this. If you don't mind, I think there's still a lot of work that needs to be done on this. So, if you want to come back later or maybe like tomorrow and help me with it, I would really appreciate it.
I would love that.
Okay, good. Stay.
Okay, that's me, James. That wasn't Cass.
I think at this you can all smell the spices and the warmth coming from the kitchen, and you all can gather and help yourselves to heaping servings of chili and bread. And as you're all sitting down to dinner, I think that is where we are going to take our break. Don't change that Twitch channel. We'll be right back in like 10-ish minutes to see more of your favorite gay people. We'll be right back. And we're back. I hope that you got a snack, that you went to the bathroom, got a drink, got a blanket, all those good break time things. We're gonna beep, 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 back up a little bit and check in with Saturn before we bring everybody together for dinner.
Slay. I think Saturn is sitting where, like, cross-legged in the chair that she was in, looking at the watch, and just kind of like knocking internally on the door to where she could get Zurian's attention. Does that make sense?
It does, yes.
Okay.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
I need to ask you a few questions.
Okay. Do you want me to come out?
Yeah, it's just kind of weird when I do it in my head. It kind of throws me off.
Okay.
I feel like I'll be more confident if you just, like, come out.
Okay. Coming from, like, the place of your chest where your heart is, there's this just being made of shadow that comes and kind of hovers a little bit, cross-legged above the ground and looks at you.
Much better.
Hi.
Hi. So, I've heard of this game. It's called 20 Questions. It's where I get to ask you something and you just answer straight back. And you can ask one back, but I feel like you don't probably have any. But if you do,
I can ask. Do you want me to ask you questions?
No, actually.
Okay.
So,
Then I won't.
okay, I'll go first.
Okay.
Are all these people that I'm with right now going to die?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
How can you be sure?
God stuff.
God stuff. Okay. It's just I was looking through this. She holds up the watch. And it seems as if the people I am with die. And I really like these people and I don't want them to die. So I don't know how you can guarantee that.
Your last expedition to the Dead Zone was not something... The group was not called there by a deity.
So this is sort of a guarantee then.
Each of your respective deities will be watching over you in a very distinct and concrete way so that you will be unable to die.
Okay.
We'll be lending you some of our power.
Some of your power. Okay. That's a lot of power.
Only a little bit.
Right.
Like a
Sure.
shot glass.
Okay. Yeah, I've done those before. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I was, what,
Okay.
4? 5? I lost count.
Of how many people?
No, of how many questions?
Oh, I'm not even counting.
Oh,
20.
okay.
I don't think I have 20. That was really my big one because I don't know. I don't want any of these people to do that, and if it's better for me to just go and do it, and if I die, it doesn't really matter because I come back.
I thought we said we were done with that.
I know, but if I just was thinking if there could be a transaction about it where they stay and then I just go and do the thing and then whatever happens.
That is unnecessary because everyone is going to live.
Everybody lives this time.
Everybody lives this time. I promise.
Okay.
I don't make
If that-
promises that I can't keep.
Great. Okay. Oh, you just took a lot of pressure off my chest.
Okay.
There.
I'm
Yeah.
happy to do so.
Got it. Okay. Cool. Then that was my 20 questions. I know it wasn't 20, but I'll save the rest for later.
Okay.
So.
I know that you don't want me to ask you 20, but can I ask you a couple?
Oh, sure. Yeah. 2.
Are you feeling ready?
Yeah. I'm always ready.
Okay.
I mean, a little nervous as we get closer and all of these things. I don't know if you saw Cass put all of them onto one. I don't know. They're very smart.
Like this being that's half shadow, half person kind of gives a very warm smile, almost as if like they are thinking about someone or something that brings them a lot of comfort. The mention of Cass.
I just don't know. Especially if you're guaranteeing it. I'm worried about the after. I feel like I haven't experienced after when things go down, so. But, yeah.
Well, if there is anything that I can do to help prepare you, let me know. Or anything at all that you need. And that I will make it so to the best of my ability. And tomorrow morning, let's check in.
Okay. You got it, boss.
Or we don't have to. That wasn't an order. That was a request.
No, I know. No, we can check in.
Okay.
I'd like to check in.
Okay.
Do you think something's gonna happen tonight? Is that why you want to, or is it just
Well, remember we talked about you're gonna start getting your memories back.
That's tonight?
So it starts tonight. Yeah.
She does the Ken. Yeah, I'd love to check in tomorrow. I'm really ready.
Okay.
I'm so ready. You really wouldn't even believe.
That's what I was specifically asking about.
Oh,
Maybe I
yeah.
should have been clearer.
You can do that now, even.
We'll wait till nighttime.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Cool. No one dies. My brain's gonna be a little fuller.
Mm-hmm.
And I will see you tomorrow.
And I will see you tomorrow.
Sounds good.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Trying my best. And we have chili tonight, so.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Eat an extra helping for me.
I will.
Okay.
Don't even worry about that.
Okay. I'm not worrying. Should I worry?
No,
Okay. I'm not worrying.
please don't, because then I'll start worrying.
No
So-
worrying. No one needs
Alright.
to worry. Okay.
Not worried about a thing. Okay.
All right.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
See you in your dreams.
See you there.
And the
It's
shadow.
so cryptic.
If anyone's going to be cryptic, it's going to be serious.
Yeah.
The shadows just kind of dissipate into the natural shadows of the room. You know, the little spaces underneath your bed, the crack under the door. They just kind of dissipate that way.
And she will go to dinner.
It's dinner time. Vijay, tell me about this chili.
I'd love to tell you about this chili. First off, Reed, can I say that I got some and I'll mark off more money for it if it's required. Obviously he got some standard meats and whatnot, but could he have found some wildly exotic meat, I don't know, caribou or some shit?
Sure. For another 5 gold, yes.
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna mark that off. Okay, so what did he cook? I don't know what he didn't cook. He cooked dinner that other time, but I think it was something small. For the first everybody's together, big meal kind of vibes. He has some caribou meat that he's chopped up and put in this chili. There is, like I said, green onions, tomatoes, olive oil, probably some pinto beans in there somewhere. just kind of vibes and a nice grouping of spices. Nothing too spicy. He likes it really hot, but he doesn't know everybody's like spice tolerance. So he's like, okay, I'm gonna go on the middle, but like towards the like calmer middle of things, just in case anybody's just really can't. And has like about a small pile caribou meat cubes, uncooked, off to the side that he's been like kind of casually eating for Saturn as well. And so, and it just, that's what's going on in my chili. Do you put no. I was gonna ask, do you put celery in chili? But he's not putting celery in his chili. I, the human guy VJ, have never made chili. So, but yeah, just a fun, calm little time with this. But yeah, caribou meat.
Slay.
I think Una's like just pushing her food around her plate, but isn't really eating and is just kind of like staring at the plate.
Do you not like it? I can make something else. There's other groceries that I bought.
What?
Are you not hungry, or did I cook
No,
this
it's
too
great.
late?
I really like it. Delicious. Put a big mouthful in. That's pretty good.
I think he like pauses for a minute and just kind of, and in his head is like, I'm gonna leave that alone until I can ask them in private. Actually,
you hear Kindred in your head go, "Why are you telling me?" Oh, sorry, tenant voice. Why are you telling me?
Am I not allowed to think inside of my head without you?
It wasn't a thought. It was like you were saying it in your head. So I'm just like, why the fuck were you telling me?
Well, since you're here, I do have a bowl set aside for you if you would like to come and eat.
Oh, fuck yeah. You all watch as Sutek's eyes like burn this like bright heat, and coming from this like core of their central being, this like molten figure of lava comes and sits on the bench next to next to Sutek and just starts devouring this bowl of chili.
I always set out, or I try to remember to set out some food for Kittrix. So.
Hey everybody.
Hi.
Hi.
Pours some of the spaghetti ale that he bought here.
Oh fuck yeah. Just having a good time.
But we'll like pass over the pile of uncooked caribou meat cubes to Saturn, just in case you wanted to try it, and we'll pop one.
She takes like a handful of them and drops them in her chili. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm. There's also cooked meat in there as well, but
perfect. I love a mixture, a conglomerate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sorry,
wait,
God
Mr.
is here?
Kittrix?
Yeah.
Hi.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is it true you made all the feeds?
Yeah.
That's so cool, man.
Thanks, dude. Yeah, I fucking think so too.
Are we supposed to invite all of our?
Yeah, that's what I
No.
was wondering. Like,
You don't have.
There's enough chairs.
This is just what I just
like
they like to eat, and I just
Drinks.
have it.
Jigs, you owe me an extra bowl.
Help yourself.
Nice.
Would you like it spicier?
Yes.
Okay,
I wasn't
alright.
going to complain, but you know me.
And just comes in like dumps like 5 different super like the markings on the bottle, like one of them just I think he has like this like liquid one that when it pours out it looks like just black tar kind of vibes in it. It's hotter than hell, I guess, kind of here. Anybody want to try this?
What is that? It looks like motor oil.
It's an experience. Is what
That
it is.
didn't tell me anything in the most
It's
respectful way possible.
It's a very, very concentrated and very, very sauce. I feel weird calling it a sauce because it reminds me of tar, which feels the right word to use here.
Yeah,
It
I
looks
want
like
to try
tar.
some.
I want to try it too. Yeah.
Yeah, you can pour some on my dirt.
I'm good.
How about just a little
Good
bit?
on that.
Like
Yeah.
how are your spice tolerances?
Super good.
It's all plants.
Fair.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, no, I can handle myself.
Okay.
Put it
All right,
on.
just say when, and we'll like go around and like pour it until when y'all say when.
Well, you know how much is
Okay, fair.
how spicy it is. You know,
I'm
you should
sorry.
be.
Sorry, habits. Kitrix did that to me once, and it was an experience.
You want to just put like a
and-
little bit on the corner
Yeah.
of my plate, and I'll just dip a little bit.
Yeah,
Give
puts
a
a little
taste
in the
test.
corner of everybody's plate, and then a bit on. Reed, I need you to understand that I had like this kind of black tar hot sauce in college once, and like I was ruined for like 2 days.
Yeah, I need
It's like, I'm not
everybody
going to
make
class.
me a fortitude save. Who's trying the
I'm not
hell
eating
hot
that.
sauce?
Not
Hell
me.
no.
I'm not eating it.
Something tells me putting a bunch of extremely hot sauce in the robot body is not conducive to looking like a person.
I simply think it could be neat.
The thing is, the only way I could see that working out is that like steam starts coming out of the vents, and that feels like feels like there are better ways to do the robot reveal.
Could be funny.
I'm good, thanks.
When my friends get on their fortitude saves.
Okay, I rolled 2, but I have a +10. So.
Still not enough.
Oh, okay.
Sumner,
Got a 15.
that is what you needed. Sutak?
Nice.
Oh no,
nice.
Sutak, you're not doing it. Cypress?
I got an 18.
Great. So Sumner and Cypress, it's a little kick, but you can handle it. Una, you take a bite and your tongue feels like it's like somebody set your tongue on fire. That's how much it burns.
Hey! Someone just take.
Oh no.
I think maybe
You
that's a mistake. Can I get some like ice cream or something?
Yeah, I have popsicles. Let me get you a popsicle. Give me 1 second. He goes get you. He comes back with like 3 different flavors, like orange and blue and like red. Which one do you want?
All of them
Okay,
right now.
let's start with the blue. Here you go.
I grab all of them and like shove 3 popsicles in my mouth at once.
I guess.
Steam
Alright.
comes out of her ears.
Oh,
That was
alright.
yummy.
You know, in hindsight, I think, creatures like moths are more negatively affected by spice than others, so I probably should have warned you against that. I'm sorry.
What? Why am I more negative than others?
I don't know. I'm just talking about in the animal kingdom. That's all.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
But you did great.
Thank you.
Good job.
I liked it.
You did a lot better than I did the first time I had
Oh,
it.
that's true. They fucking woo! You ever hear about the one period of Sutak's career where for like 2 weeks nobody heard from them?
Yeah,
Yes, Cypress
No.
cried every night.
I did not cry, Una.
Down
I just
for
whined a little.
the count because of the Inferno sauce.
Okay, but you put way more of that
yeah, I
in my
put
food.
A whole bowl full of it, yeah. It's an initiation test.
What? If you don't like it, why would you keep it?
Because I like it and it was a gift.
Also, little tiny bits cooked into things gives it an extra kick. What I just did with y'all, but I wasn't gonna put it in this because you see how.
Yeah, no, that would have been awful if you did. It's really hot. It's tasty to me. Like I'm gonna put more in my chili, but like that's.
It was good with the
a lot.
popsicle. I would recommend.
Wait a
You could
minute.
dip your
Do you-
popsicle in
Yeah,
it.
do you have extra popsicles?
Yeah,
'Cause
no,
I'll
for sure.
that's a great idea.
It's
Yeah,
like
okay.
fire and ice.
Ooh.
Gotcha. I think Cypress like leans down and like grabs the little wrappers off the side of Una and kind of looks at them and goes, "You're not eating much of your chili. Do you want like a grilled cheese or something? Like, do you want something else to eat?
No, the chili was really good. I just got hungry.
You're not hungry?
Yeah, I have like tiny meats in my belly.
Tiny knees in your belly?
No, Cypress, tiny knees, like little moths. in my
Tiny
belly.
U's. I was like, tiny knees. That's a very interesting. You say interesting things like signature and
Which
you know.
is the
So I was just-
correct word.
correct. You're right. All right. Okay. All right. Well, how about some tea and popsicles for everybody else? You want some tea?
Yes. Please.
Okay. He goes and grabs popsicles for everyone who wants to put it in their chili and make some tea for Una.
Reed, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Joey's here, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Joey and
What's
Satina are
our-
eating with y'all.
What are our favorite little homies doing?
Eating and really trying to be so normal about the fact that there is just a being made of molten lava that is sitting next to you.
Of them both.
They're doing their NPC idle animations. They will activate if spoken to. Anything else anyone wants to do at dinner?
Can I just at some point lean over to Saturn, kind of like watching the conversations happening and looking at Kittrix and go, is your relationship with Zirian like this? Because my relationship with Venadra is not like that. And I'm trying to figure out
Not
if
at
we're the
all.
weird ones.
No, yeah, I've also been
Okay.
trying. That's why I've been staring at them. Because it's very confusing to me because I don't have that. Zirian would never.
No, I didn't get hazed. Were we supposed to get hazed?
I didn't get hazed. I did die, probably. I don't know if that's like a hazing.
Does that?
thing,
I don't really
but
know much about hazing. Does that count as hazing?
I don't know. I don't think so. People usually live after hazing. So I think no. I didn't get hazed.
Sure.
You didn't get hazed. So
I don't think so.
I don't
I
think
mean, my
that-
like
I
whole
think-
life was uprooted, but I think that was just like a consequence of what was going on and not really like a hazing thing. So
Your whole life was okay.
yeah, kind of.
No, I understand. Okay, yeah, no, but I think we're
What is
good.
that? Is that weird?
No. No. It's just different.
Okay.
Everyone's just got something. It's a skeleton closet, you know.
Yeah.
So-
I don't think I'm not like I like spicy things, but I'm not like good at keeping. It's hard to explain. And if I'm gonna have to like eat a bunch of hot sauce with vinegar, I would like some notice about it.
Right.
Is that's
and
not
I
part of
feel
it,
like-
right?
No. I don't think
Okay.
we're the odd ones out. I think it's just Sutak and Kittrix
Okay.
have a special relationship, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool, thank you. Because I was just like, I thought maybe I should invite Venadra, but Venadra usually looks like people from my past, and I feel like that would be kind of weird if just like a random man showed up in the dining room. So,
It probably would be weird. I'd be freaked
Yeah.
out if a random man showed up, so I
Sure.
appreciate.
who wouldn't be,
That-
you know?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, I think we're
Okay,
good.
cool.
Okay.
Okay, a good.
But if you,
did
not to
want-
tell you what to do, but
Huh?
if you want to invite Venadra, it's just, yeah. I didn't want
maybe
to make you.
maybe tomorrow. It feels like there's a lot of kind of God presence at the table. I don't want it to be
yeah,
like
I
too
really
much
don't
for
want
people.
it anymore.
No
to be
offense,
honest.
Venadra. So, okay, great. Also, there's orange and cherry popsicles here if you want one.
Oh, I wanted cherry
supposed to
one
pass
so bad.
Okay, I hand it over. Great,
Thank
thank you.
you.
Good talk. I'm gonna eat
Good
this
talk.
now.
Yeah, me too.
I've never had a popsicle before. They're supposed to be this cold, right?
They're really, really cold. Is that okay?
like- Yeah, no, that's fine. I've never had.
yeah, no, they're supposed to be really cold. If don't
Nice.
put it in too long, or your head will get also cold.
Okay,
Like your inside of your head. The
I'll
brain.
keep that in mind. Thank you.
Yeah.
And for the rest of the time, Cass like puts the popsicle in her mouth for like half a second and then takes it out. And then, like puts it and just really quickly takes it out. Oh my god.
Slay. Yeah.
Sumner just like, in his head for like, do you want to say anything to Keatrix is here, and I know you two are. Do you want to? I don't know.
Hi. You can just tell them hi.
You want me to say it like that?
Yeah, just like that. Just go hi.
Okay. Sumner turns to Keatrix and goes, Kalara just wants to say, and I quote, "Hi."
Your sound got so distorted and it was so funny.
It worked.
It's kind of haunting.
Kendrix has to kind of like stop themselves from like choking on like the bowl of food that they're eating, and it kind of looks over at you and waves. Cool. Tell her I say, tell them I say hi back. But like this. Hi.
Okay, Sumner thinks that so hard in his head, trying so hard to get the intonation correct this time.
Kalara goes, nice. It gives you like like sometimes when your brain feels itchy. Gives you like the equivalent of like a dog scratch on like your brain. It's like it feels nice.
Good. All right. Perfect.
Anything else anybody wants to do over dinner? Okay. We're gonna move into getting ready for long rest time. So if there's anything anybody wants to do before long rest time happens, speak now or forever hold your beans.
No, you go.
I was gonna try and check in on Una.
I was also gonna talk to Una. I'm shaking your hand.
Yeah. We could both check in if you wanna.
I can't have the conversation while you're there. So you go first.
Cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, so Cypress, let's see. Maybe after dinner, Cypress kind of like asked Una to stay back with them while he's like cleaning up some dishes and whatnot.
Do I have to clean?
You can dry.
Okay, fine.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I just wanted to check in on you today. You seem kind of nervous.
I'm not nervous. I think I'm fine.
Una. Your voice is doing the high pitched thing again.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just a little bit nervous about phoning Mom.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, did you want help with that?
No, I can do it. I'm brave. I'm an adult.
Well,
I can do it.
I'm not saying you can't do it. Hey, I'm an adult and I ask for help all the time. I asked Saturn and Cass for help today.
Really?
Yeah, they helped me a lot.
I know, but you help me all the time, and I can just, I can do this. I can do it.
Yeah, I help you because I love you, not because I don't think you can do things.
Ew, you love me.
I do. He goes over and like gives you a kiss on the top of the forehead. Yeah, all right. I can help you if you need.
Okay, can you help me find the standing stone? Because I forgot where you put it, and I can't find it.
Oh, yeah, I got you. He like brings you over to kind of where the intercom system is and like opens the little like breaker box and like pulls out a stone and hands it. There's that. Okay. You still look very nervous, Una. It's Mom.
I'm just working through the nervous feeling before I get to the brave feeling.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So as soon as I'm at the brave feeling, I'll call Mom. I'll be so brave about it.
Okay, well, here's the thing about being... The reason why you're brave is because it scares you. Right? Like, if people weren't nervous or scared about things, it's not really being brave. You're just doing something. Right? The brave part is conquering something that makes you nervous, that makes you scared.
Oh, this is so confusing. Okay.
Yeah, that's just how that works. You don't... If you wait till the brave kicks in, sometimes it just doesn't kick in. You just got to push yourself to do it, and that's what makes it brave. So most of the time,
Okay.
when you're being brave, you're actually being nervous, is what I'm saying.
That makes no sense. What are you
It makes a
talking
lot
about?
of sense.
Not the same thing.
I'm saying some real shit. I'm actually proud. I'm proud of myself right now. That's good stuff.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, good job. It doesn't make any sense.
And Una, how can I help you? What are you so nervous about? It's Mom.
I know it's Mom. I know.
Okay. So what makes you nervous about it?
Just in case I say the wrong thing, she gets really worried or mad or upset or scared or something.
Yeah. Okay. So what do you plan on saying?
Probably like, hi.
Mhm.
Sorry I ran away. I'm with Cypress and we're having a totally chill, fun time. And and maybe not doing a treasure hunt for some gods, maybe.
Okay. All right. All of that?
Yeah.
Great. Last
great.
part? I personally would just...
You want me to lie?
I don't want you to lie.
I workshopped this with Sudak, okay? They said that this was like a good version of the truth, maybe.
You know what? Leading with honesty is a great thing.
Thank you.
I
will do that.
Okay. I just think sometimes what you can say is we're on a trip right now. I think that's just like end it right there.
Right, and what if she gets to be like, okay, what trip? What are you doing? And I go,
collecting some things.
You want me to lie to Mom?
I'm not saying you lie. I'm just saying you omit sections of what's happening. I think. Because you're not going to tell her about the vaping thing. I mean, I guess she really wouldn't care about that. But still.
Well, I was, because that's part of my day.
Oh, okay. Oh, you told me earlier you weren't. Okay, well, hey, you know what? Do what you think is best.
Okay. Well, now you just confused me. Now I don't know what to say. I had it in my
sorry.
head. I had it down. I was ready to go. I was feeling nervous, and I was about to feel brave, and now I don't feel either. Now I just feel confused. You're not helpful, Cypress.
I'm realizing that because honestly, I have a couple of U's in my tummy now too because what you plan on saying. Well, you know what? We're gonna reverse. All right, we're gonna all of what just happened in this conversation. We're gonna backtrack. That never happened. There's your stone. It didn't happen. Didn't happen.
It did. It's in my head.
Just reverse it.
He starts like walking backwards.
He's like walking backwards. Yeah.
I'm gonna take my stone. I'm gonna go somewhere else, and I don't need your help because you ruined everything.
Bye. Go ahead.
Lock the door.
Do we want to stay with Una?
We can.
Let's stay with Una.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go find my lava lamp and stare at it for a while and try and calm down.
You'll have some great chill times with your signed lava lamp. And eventually you feel the butterflies or the moths subside.
Okay. Hold the stone in my hand. I'm so brave. Not yet brave. I am so not yet brave. I'm going to be brave so soon. Can't wait until I feel brave. Okay. Shit, I don't know how this thing works. Just gonna clench a fist over it and like think of home.
Somewhere across the universe, across the 7 stars, a small little heart-shaped rock begins to glow. Sweet.
Yeah. The heart-shaped rock just picked up. And
wait, one quick thing before. So I've thought about the sending stone so much over the past month, and I have thoughts about it. So yes. I think, and here's my pitch for you all. I think that the family has like one line that's all connected, but each of them are assigned a different color. And so when the sending stone glows that specific color, you know that like that's the person who's calling. This is inspired. My family has these lanterns that when you touch the top of them, it changes the color and it changes all of the lanterns that are connected to it. So we can like let each other know that we're thinking of them and we each have an assigned color. So Una, I'm assuming it's purple.
Oh my god, you're so good at guessing these things.
So Pamali, the little heart-shaped stone, begins to glow purple.
Yeah, Pamali picks up the little stone. Hello, Una?
Oh my god, I can't believe it. What?
Oh, hi. Hi, baby, how are you?
Hi.
I'm good.
You're good? Okay. I'm so worried about you. I mean, I just heard, like, not even a little while ago that you were gone.
Yeah, about that.
Where you like? I imagine you were just. Are you down the street somewhere or going on a walk?
Yeah, I did go on a walk, yes.
Okay.
And I just kept walking. Mm-hmm. And maybe did a little bit of
Okay.
flying too. Mm-hmm.
Okay, but you're on your way back to Grandma's, where you should be.
Yeah, no.
What?
Nope.
Okay. What do you mean no?
See, I would love to go hang out with Grandma Mabel. Here's the thing, Mom. Here is the thing. I am actually with Cypress right now, and I can't go see my because I'm with ship with Cypress.
Okay, you're with Cypress. Oh, I'm so glad. Okay, good.
That's
so
okay,
good.
right?
No, that's amazing. No, what are you guys up to? I hope you're doing some fun things.
Oh my god, we had such a good day, Mom. We went to the Lunar System today, and it was the full 10 festival.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, the full 10. Oh, I forgot that was going to happen. I wish we could have gone with you.
Yeah, I know, but it was fine because I went with Cypress and all our new friends, and I got a tattoo, and I also got a little bit drunk, and also I did something called vaping. It was crazy. Made me feel really weird, but I'm fine. And I also, I went to the Willow and I did all that stuff, and I won a joke competition.
Oh, did you? Oh my god. Okay, well, kudos to you, living life. Love that for you. Your tattoo, is it what did you get it of?
Fuck, what did I get?
It was a
I don't know,
robot.
Mom, it felt like a really long time ago, so I can't actually remember right now.
I get it.
Was it a robot? Yeah. Oh yeah, I got it off my new best friend, Cass.
Oh, okay.
She reminds me of robots for some reason.
Your best, okay, reminds you. Okay, so you got a picture of a robot because your friend likes robots.
Yes, exactly.
Not a picture of somebody's face on your body.
No.
Okay, just making sure. I mean, like, it's your choice, your body, but I was just wondering what it looked like. Okay, all right. Well, I'm glad that you went to the Lunar System and that was all fun. So you're gonna be spending time with Cypress for a while.
Yes, for a while. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, that's fun. Well, I miss you.
I miss you. How are things? How are you doing? It's been so long, like maybe a day and a half.
Things are well here.
Great. So. Cool. Well, that's probably all you need to know about everything, so, don't bother asking me anything else. I love you so much, and I hope you're doing well.
Una?
Yeah?
Your voice is kind of high, honey.
Oh, what? It's crazy. What?
Yeah, your voice, what do you mean there's no need to ask for anything else?
There's no need. There's no need at all.
Let me roll a pomale inside head.
Notoriously very good at these, so I don't foresee.
Always good. Okay, that's a 15 for her.
Fuck.
Una, do you want to even roll to try and hide?
No. Oh, no. She's hiding something from you.
Yeah. Una, what else is going on there? You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Is Cypress being mean to you? I can talk to him.
You should actually. He has been really mean and horrible.
Is he?
Yeah.
Horrible. What is he?
Yep.
What is he doing to you?
Just the worst. Like,
all right.
He gave me 3 popsicles earlier.
That was a bad thing?
No, it was pretty tasty actually.
Okay. What's stressing you, honey? What's going on?
I'm not stressed. I'm just having a good time with the adventure that I'm on.
Okay.
Yep.
Which is at the Lunar System and all that. Okay. So then why is your voice high? Tell me why your voice is high.
Because sometimes sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing. I think we're going somewhere else next, so I'm not really gonna be home for a little bit because we got to go to the Kindred System.
Oh. Okay. I think that's all right. You were going to be spending time at Grandma's for a while anyway, so that's okay. And you're with Cypress, so that's good. That's fine.
Yes, and 4 other people.
And 4 other people, Joey, Satine,
Yes, 6 other people then.
Oh, okay. Oh, sure. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is that all?
No.
What's going on, honey? Just tell me. Whatever it is, just
but
let
I would
it out.
just like to say that Cypress told me to lie to you, and I didn't feel very comfortable with that, so I think we should...
What?
No.
What are
Listen.
you... What did Cypress say to lie about, Una?
Nothing. Oh, God.
Una, honey, listen to me. Don't listen to whatever things is playing in your head about what Cypress said. You tell me right now, what did he say to lie about?
He said I probably shouldn't tell you that we're working with the gods and doing a treasure hunt.
I think the stone is like quiet for a second.
Hello? Hello? Mom? You there, Mom?
Una! Hey! Hi, honey!
Hi. Hello?
Hey! You're working with the gods to do what?
Just, find some things. It's like a little treasure hunt for a thing.
Just a little treasure hunt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. For what, honey?
For fun.
I'll ask again. For what, honey?
To help them.
Okay. You know what? You've done a great thing. I am so glad that you told me what is going on here. You should be very, very proud of yourself. In fact, you go ahead and you grab 3 more popsicles tonight.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Go ahead, you do that. And I'm going to call your brother. All right? I'm going to talk to your brother. And we're going to figure that out. I'm so glad that you are safe. And that you're
I really am. I'm fine.
Yeah. And that you're having a good time. Yeah. We're gonna see about getting you home, okay?
Okay, but not for a while, because I have to do these things first.
You have to, and this was said by who?
Oh, by the Moon Lady.
Okay. All right.
Anyway, we're gonna fix everything, and Dad's gonna be all better again. Okay, bye. I love you. Bye. Hangs up.
You hear I think you see the phone kind of the stone kind of light up a little yellow for a moment, and then it goes down, and it doesn't light up again. But yeah, it was buzzing for just a little second.
Well, that went well.
I feel like I deserve an award for physically restraining myself for not giving Jess inspiration after every single interaction that Una has, because they're all just so good. That was great. That was wonderful. What else are people up to? The answer can be no, and we can just make sweet roleplay with herself.
Yeah,
Listen, it's a good bit. It's a great bit, even. You can also call Serenid if you want. You can fucking put that little passive if you. Sweet, you're muted. We didn't hear anything. Oh, I said I love him. I miss Siren bad. Yeah.
Listen, Sutex just shooting the shit with Kitrix and anybody else that is hanging with them right now. Would have pulled out some cards. Would be playing spades with anybody that wants to play.
Beautiful, beautiful. If there's nothing else anybody would like to do, then we will head into a long rest. Grace.
Read.
Can you please roll me a d12?
Again. Hold on, let me find it. Bear with me now. Bear with me. Boop, boop. Okay. That's a 1.
That's a 1. Here's how this is going to work, Grace. Saturn has a lot of memories. We are going to give them back to her, emotion by emotion.
Okay.
A 1 on a d12 is fear. So as Saturn goes to lay her head down on her pillow this evening, can you, Grace, tell me about a moment in Saturn's life that she's felt fear? I should say in Saturn's many lives that she's felt fear. And what is this first kind of moment that comes rushing back before all of the others do as well?
I think the biggest one has to be the Dead Zone trip, where Andromeda turned into that big smoky cloud and was talking about how, I believe it was like how beautiful everything was, and trying to convince everybody to join them. And I think that's when she was most afraid because she was most certain that it was a wrap on everything. And then she was right.
Yeah. That comes back. Other moments of fear come back. I think the flash right before you've died, each time that you've died, that like those 30 seconds right before come back. You can remember the first expedition, which I don't think that you recalled until right now in this moment. You can remember there was another trip to the Dead Zone. There was one where Andromeda was a person the whole time. There was one where you were frozen, paralyzed in fear on the ship while Andromeda was chasing somebody you don't recognize off into the ruins of this planet that you were exploring. And I think there's one kind of moment of fear that also provides you with like a little bit of warmth. And you can feel hands very gently grasping your body. And your vision is a little blurry, but you can just make out Cypress's face holding your limp, dying body, and just there, he's got tears streaking down his face. There's blood covering both of you, and he's just like muttering something under their breath. It sounds almost like a desperate plea or a prayer. You're not entirely sure if it's one or both. And yeah, that's what Saturn gets this evening.
Quaff. Hey.
Yeah. Anybody else have any dreams that they want to share about?
I don't think Una has a dream, but I think when Una tries to like go to sleep, she's feeling like yucky and keeps thinking about the chrono communicator, and I think probably like in the early hours of the morning creeps across the hallway and knocks on and like sneaks into Cypress's room and like climbs under the covers.
Let me roll to see if you Oh, he does wake up. He wakes up. And I think he just I'm chewing on gummies. He just opens up the blanket and puts it over them. Crawling into somebody's bed at 17 years old. Beats me.
Shh.
No, okay.
I'm sorry I said Euro and everything. I don't think that.
I didn't think you did when you said it. I appreciate the apology. You doing okay?
I don't know. I have bad dreams.
Having bad dreams?
Yeah,
Of what?
the dead song.
Oh, no. I think he, like, nuzzles you in real tight. And, like, one of the hands is, like, resting underneath yours and just, like, brushing the side of your cheek. No, I'm sorry. I know. I wish I could take him away. I'm very sorry for what you saw, Una.
It's okay.
No, it's not. But I
Could
know
be
he
really
said that.
brave about it.
You are being very brave about it. What do you and Lily do when you have nightmares? Do anything?
I don't really get nightmares super bad unless it's the one about the purple spaghetti monster.
Oh yeah, that shit was scary to
crazy
me. Yeah. So when the spaghetti monster comes around, you think about it too much. What do you guys do? You play games? Do you stay up all night?
Yeah, we usually like steal cheese from the fridge and eat snacks and watch my lava lamps and play, and we like race them, like which bubble gets to the top the quickest, and I always win.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay, well, I know for a fact that there is a nice ball of cheese that Joey has been saving at the bottom of the fridge.
I don't
The
want to
Gouda
take
ball.
Joey's cheese.
We can take Joey's cheese.
Okay, we have to get
Yeah.
him some more.
We'll get him more. Joey doesn't mind. All
Okay.
right.
Yep.
And I can grab a couple lamps from this room, this entire wall that is chock full of them.
Okay,
Bring him to the kitchen.
okay, you do the lamps, I'll do the cheese.
All right, cool. I'm grabbing a blanket too. He like grabs the throats over,
Okay,
throws
so,
the
like,
blanket over his
high-fives you.
head. Perfect.
Okay, thanks, Dad! And then runs away.
Oh. He like stops for a second. It's like, oh.
Take 1d4 emotional damage.
Okay, all right. He like goes and like grabs the lamp. Yeah.
Una, you get to the kitchen and there's this like nice honking ball of cheese and it's got a post-it note on it that says Joey's do not touch. But then at the bottom there's a little asterisk that says unless it is a cheese emergency, in which case, Una, it's fine.
I think Una will just take a little pen and draw a little heart emoji next to it and then cut a little piece off. I will like poke my head into the bedroom that I'm sharing with Cass on the way backwards. Is Cass asleep?
That's such a good question. No, but she's trying really hard to look like they are.
Okay, is that an insight check?
Yeah, you do have a -2 because I'm a robot.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, Cass is a robot?
Huh?
Wait, is it sense motive?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. 23.
Yeah. They're like doing a little very quiet fake honk shoe, me.
Okay. Hey, Cass.
Yeah, I was. Oh, good morning.
It's not more. It's like 2 a.m.
I didn't know that.
Would you like some 2 a.m. cheese? I'm gonna eat some cheese with Cypress.
I mean, I'm like, I don't want to intrude, but I mean, if you like have
I just
extra
asked
cheese
you.
and you need somewhat, okay. I'll kind of like put the blankets and sit up a little bit. I think you see Mr. Peaches like sit up and squint, and fur just like matted in all the wrong ways. And Cass will just scoop him up like a little baby and walk over.
He like blinks awake very, very gingerly.
Come on, we're getting
eyes
cheese.
Barely, eyes
2 a.m. cheese is your favorite.
Wide open. You've breathed a new sense of life into this cat.
I know this man. I'll like cradle him like a little baby and walk over.
Yeah.
So 2 a.m. cheese, is that like a celebratory thing? Like a
like a comfort thing. Things
I'm
like just,
I'm
like,
trying to
fun
ask
stuff.
if you're okay, but I'm not very good at it.
Oh no, that was good. That was like a subtle, like
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm
I
really
had
working
no
on it.
idea. And I'm okay. I just was having nightmares about the stuff from earlier, but I'm okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I think cheese will make it better.
I mean, probably. I've never met a problem that cheese couldn't solve. So
Really? That's yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Well.
Let me see if there's some crackers around here. I think Cypress is like checking the cabinets. See if we get some cheese and cracker situation.
I think the next time you turn around, Una is spread eagled out in the bag, going like she's passed out on the bed.
Wow, that was fast. Should
Yeah.
they normally go back to sleep that fast? I didn't.
Well-
is it like sedative cheese or?
No, it's Gouda. So,
Sure.
not sure. This is my first time doing a cheese night with Una. So yeah. Why aren't you sleeping?
Oh no, I when they like climbed down from the top bunk, it kind of like shook the whole bed, and it woke me up. But I was trying to pretend like it didn't because I didn't want her to feel bad for waking me up. So I was trying to.
Sorry about it. Yeah.
No, it's
Um,
fine.
Question though. You said Una's passed out where? On the
bed.
Okay. They're back on. Okay. I'm sorry for it. Disrupted. Did you want any more of this cheese before I put it on?
Oh, here I'll kind of like break off a little piece and then I'll break it in half and I'll give Mr. Peaches half while he's still
Mhm.
cradled. So we kind of have to do that thing the cats do where they're like, you know what I mean, where they like can't quite commit to eating it. And then I'll kind of hold my other little half up. I think this'll do it for me. Thanks.
All right then.
Can I clarify? Is Una spread eagled on Cypress's bed, or we're back in the bunk?
Yeah, like where are we? Because I thought we were in the
I'm in
kitchen for a second.
Where am I?
I took the cast back to Cypress's room, so I'm
Cool.
fully hogging one corner of the bed now.
Okay.
Do you? There's a spare bunk if you wanna. I just know they're. Don't make that face.
And there was only one bunk bed.
And there were only 2 bunks. I know that they're kind of like really kind of starfish.
Took over the bed. Yeah. No, if you don't mind.
No, that's
a
fine.
place to lay down would be great. So.
Mr. Peaches does snore. I will just warn you on that, especially
That's all
after
right.
cheese.
He's got like cheese crumbs all up in his whiskers. It's not a pretty sight.
No.
I get it. No, you slept with Una, who's the snorer, little honk sure, and then and Peaches.
I'm pretty used to it at this point.
Yeah. No, that's
Yeah.
right. I'm used to it. It's cool.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. You want top bunk or a bottom bunk? How's that?
Oh, I've been sleeping in the bottom. It's all right. You can take the top, but thank you.
Sure. All right. After you.
Right. Score cut.
And eventually, you both fall back asleep.
Yeah.
Morning comes with the thrum of a ship coming back to life, with the feeling of the stars shining out your windows, with, I'm gonna make an assumption here, VJ, the smell of breakfast being cooked in the kitchen?
Yes. Listen, I think Sutak wakes up at like an ungodly hour.
Yeah, I figured.
And there is breakfast happening
You
in the
can
kitchen.
Smell, like, this is my favorite smell. The smell of like butter frying in a pan right before you're about to cook like bacon and eggs. Yeah, that's what
I'm
you all
so
wake
hungry.
up
This has
to.
been like a
I know.
episode.
I
This
know.
is what
Or
happens.
good food.
You put me in a hearth campaign. I'm just gonna talk about food the whole time.
Understandable.
Good for you.
Yeah, breakfast can happen. The day can get started. The floor is open to anyone who would like to do anything today. And once there's a little bit of a lull, I'll have us roll on our random encounter table.
Ooh. Reed, do I feel well rested?
You do.
You think?
It wasn't
Okay.
that you were having a nightmare. Right?
That's what I thought.
I know that the emotion was negative, but fear is not always necessarily a negative thing, right? Like Cypress said yesterday, you are afraid and then you are brave. And so I think that Saturn wakes up this morning feeling, again, brain more full, feeling like a little bit more complete, I would say, but not necessarily like she had like a bad night's rest.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
If possible, I would love for Sumner to wake up and send a couple letters to some academic colleagues.
Sure, yeah.
I would love to send one to, I want to say, like, planetary geographer, to, like, get any info about the Kindred System and, what's going on there, any oddities, anything like that. And then I would love to send a message to a, like, tech colleague, and describe, like, the communicator.
The chrono communicator?
Chrono communicator, yep. That's right, because I have the song about it. Okay. And then, like, just be like, hey, we have this watch, you know, I would love to know if you could, like, help me retrieve data on it. I'm happy to send it to you, but if there's anything you can send my way, that'd be great.
Cool.
And just fire it off. And I think also probably, like, over the night, like, read over and graded some student essays that they had, and so they'll send those off to their students. Yeah, just get some things out of the way.
Great.
Before heading over to Breck.
If and when you hear back from those individuals, I will let you know.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Where is Cypress? Is Cypress out getting breakfast?
Cypress, I think he's in his workshop. I think after, like, yeah. So he probably woke up, and went to shower, and then probably went straight to his workshop, which he does in the mornings.
Then I think Saturn, after eating, will go to the workshop and knock on the door.
Yeah, it's open.
And she'll come in. And she looks, like, chipper in a weird way.
Yeah.
I think she'll walk in and shut the door and then come and sit next to you.
Hey. Morning, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty well.
Yeah, you look like it.
Yeah. She'll take your hands.
Oh, hey.
I know you saw me die.
Oh,
I don't know how a better way to get that off. I know I seem like I'm in a good mood. I remember
I get it.
some stuff
last
night.
No. Wait, you remember some things last night?
Mm-hmm. I had a revelation.
Yeah. He's, like, trying to, like, this was out the gate, just boom on his lap. So he's like, it's morning time. I haven't had coffee. Okay. So you remember yourself dying with it.
No, I remember I saw you holding my corpse. Essentially, for Saturn, this is like so exciting. And it's like the worst thing Cypress has ever heard.
Cypress is literally like, it is like a trauma, like flood back. Yeah. And he's trying to weave through it. He's like, yeah. It's like, yeah. I'm glad. So you're a good thing you've remembered this. You're happy about this. Okay, good. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
good.
I'm not happy about the chain of events.
Right.
It's very tragic, sad.
It was a lot.
And I know, I'm imagining that's why it's been hard for you, but I just wanted to let you know that I appreciate you being there when all that happened. I don't know exactly what happened, but I'm glad it was you that was there with me. And if you need to talk about what happened or anything like that, I'm happy to hear it, but I know it might be a little difficult. It didn't look great. A lot of blood, a lot of tears, you know.
I'm sorry, can I just, and I think he just kind of like pulls your arm and like you're on the wheelie chair, right? You just like zoop towards him and he gives you like a big old hug. And it's the kind of hug that you like greeting a friend after a very like long time of not seeing.
I think she'll lean in and like kind of tuck her shoulder on your, or her chin on your shoulder and kind of pat your back.
Yeah. You pull back a little bit and his big ass, gentle eyes he gets from his daddy are filled with tears. Just like a little bit. They're not falling over, but they're just like a little tearful. He's like, okay, no, I just, it's been very weird trying to navigate with this with you because I didn't want to push memories on you and whatnot because I feel like every conversation that I wanted to have with you felt like, you know, inside just wanted to be like, remember, but I didn't want to do that to you, you know. But if you want to know, I mean, I can tell you because honestly, this feels like you just don't feel like pushes your shoulder a little bit, like real, like it's just not fully clicking that you're here.
Yeah, no, I can, whatever you feel comfortable telling me. I'm trying to put all the pieces together.
Yeah.
So I can go forward and not get stuck. So.
Yeah, I can imagine that's pretty shitty. Let me fill in some blanks for you then. He leans over another one of his little cabinets, smaller one, opens it up. It has a bunch of blueprints in there. And he goes to the back and like grabs a little file out and passes it towards you and goes, about a year ago, you had a mission. And it was to collect some item from somebody. Didn't tell me much about it. It was something that you were told to do by Syrian. And you came to me. I guess you saw me on the dock one day doing something with machinery. You thought I could handle it, so you asked me if we could take this weapon that you took from someone and try to transform it into something else. And it was a hefty piece of machinery. It's hard to figure out. We ended up spending a few months hanging out, you, me, Satine, and Joey. Went on a bunch of vacations. Became a little crew. We ended up figuring out what you wanted. And it's like the moment we figured it out, whoever the fuck you took it from popped up out of nowhere. It was a blur. But all I remember trying my hardest to protect everyone was seeing you on the ground. And I tried to do what I can, but I don't have any healing. And before I knew it, you literally disappeared in my hands. And I looked over and Jenga was running off with that machine that we had worked on. And then, I looked down and he kind of opens up his mechanic suit and pulls up his undershirt, and you can see what he was hiding the day before when Una was asking, like, why are you not wearing a shirt? And it's a tiny pink scar that's on his abdomen. And he kind of turns back, and you can see a larger scar in the back. And you can see that he was impaled, it looks like, from this. I passed out, and all I remember was Satine and Joey over me the next day. So, yeah, that's the majority of it.
I'm sorry you got dragged into my mess. Zyrion's mess, really, but still mine.
No, I'm not sorry. Saturn, you're an amazing person. A lot of love in your heart. And any one of us on this crew, we were happy to help you. It was just devastating losing you. So I'm glad you're back around. Excuse me. And he's like, there's like tears that he's kind of like wiping. A little warning would have been good from the gods. But I am so glad that I get just, if you decide to stay around, that'd be great. But at least I can say bye and it not be in blood this time. You know?
No blood this time.
No blood this time.
Everybody lives this time, including me.
That's the hope. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping.
Yeah. And I would love to hang out afterwards and see what comes of it. With less blood and
yeah. I was gonna ask. I didn't want to impose, but you are more than welcome to stay after this is all done. Like, and you were saying you had an apartment that you were staying at, and that can be kind of lonely. And at least the Saturn that I knew back then really enjoyed company. So
I do really enjoy company. That honestly takes a lot of pressure off of me because it was a shithole where I was staying. At least when from what I remember before I came here. No, I like that.
Syrian could have at least set you up with a nice place. Well, here it's a cozier shithole. So if you wanna,
much cozier shithole.
Yeah.
Not even a shithole, really. It's just cozy.
It's a pretty nice ship. I didn't want to say that, but it's a pretty good ship.
It's good. I mean, I've never really seen a ship that's this decked out before. So
Thank you.
Yeah.
No,
I'd be
really,
happy
really
to.
sad. Thank you for talking to me about it.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to approach it.
It can be hard, and I knew that you knew me, and I didn't want to upset you by being. Yeah.
No, you wouldn't have. And I know I've kind of been like stepping back because I didn't want to overwhelm you, but now you know. And if I stick to you like Velcro now you know why.
I appreciate you helping fill in some of those holes, even if they're not so great. We can be best friends again.
Yeah. I would like that. The whole friend crush thing.
Oh, this is awesome. I'm sorry that I came in so hot with it.
No, I mean, it's a doozy. There's no other way to drop that on, no way to segue. So I'm glad that you did it, so I didn't have to be honest.
Okay, yeah. No, I'm glad I did too then. Okay. Yeah, okay.
How are you feeling with that? You
It's a lot. It's a lot
It
of words. You
is.
weren't the only thing I saw. I saw some other stuff that was really just
Oh, did you?
not so great. But
Yeah.
it doesn't matter because everybody lives this time. This isn't like before. This is like now.
Oh. So you saw things about the dead zone?
Oh yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Terrible place. I don't know why they keep sending me back.
Sending us back there, I know. I'm wondering the same thing, yeah.
But this time, third time is a charm.
That's what they say.
What the saying is. Third
So.
time's a charm. So I think we're gonna get it.
I will
It's
say,
gonna be
Cypress,
easy.
that third time kind of flags in your brain. You
Whoa.
you remember hearing about one time. I don't know if you remember hearing about another.
A third.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they say. Saturn.
Hmm.
You said third time's the charm?
Yeah.
As in, this is your third time going to the dead zone, not the second time.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Sorry. No, I went before I met you, died. And then I went before that, died. And now this is the third time. So,
Okay.
the charm.
Yeah.
Nobody dies this time. Nobody dies.
Okay. And the one that was a documented trip, that was the most recent or the first time?
Most recent.
Okay. Got it. Do you know who the first time was? Do you remember that? The first time?
I remembered there was a person.
Okay.
She was there both times.
Who?
Their name's Andromeda.
They
On
were
the
there both
loft,
times?
The captain's on. Yeah.
Make me a culture check.
Oh, what is it? Let me see. Culture. Okay, that's a 17.
Okay. I would say that you are familiar with like famous captains, right? I would say that would be something that Cypress would have studied and been familiar with. The name Andromeda, the dead zone, the pieces click in your brain. The lone Star Warden, of course. Everybody knows.
The last Star Wars.
Oh, it says in your notes in your doc, the lone Star Warden.
Because it was the last, and then when people started calling her the lost Star Warden, like derogatory.
That is
Not that I know.
Oh.
Why am I blurry?
The last Star Warden. Thank you.
The last Star Warden. Okay.
Yes. Who went to the dead zone on an expedition and was the only survivor. And
they were the only one who survived both times?
You only remember hearing about one expedition?
One time. Okay.
Yeah. But everybody was kind of obsessed with them for like a period of 6 months. Lot of tabloid articles, lot of like awful paparazzi shots, and then they kind of faded away from the spotlight like people typically do eventually. But that name Andromeda finally kind of clicks in your brain.
There was the last Star Warden. There was a bunch of publicity about this captain who had come back from the dead zone.
What?
Only survivor. It was Andromeda.
But Andromeda didn't survive I don't.
Well, that's what it said in the articles. It was their face was all over the place all the time, right next to Sutax for 6 months.
Recently?
Reed, can I think it would be like about a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago?
I would say more than a year and a half ago. I would say
about 2 years.
Like a couple years ago, maybe 3.
Yeah, about 3 years ago is what it felt like.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay. Sorry, you're kind of rocking my world right now.
No,
okay,
it's
no.
right.
Yeah, but they were on both. They were on both expeditions, and I thought, I mean, not all the pieces are there yet, but
Yeah. Well, take your time. If you get any more pieces, we can like puzzle that together if you want.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'd love to.
let's do that.
Yeah.
We can figure it out if you want. How about this? He goes and like grabs like his blueprint paper and like puts it down on the table and goes, write down any pieces you remember, and we'll fill in the gaps later and try to get it all together. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. I don't know why I didn't think to write it down. Okay.
Nice. Sometimes that's what teams are for. Put brains together. That's what makes us go forward. So take your time here. Here's a pencil.
Cool.
Let's do it.
Thank you.
No, for sure. I got you.
She'll start writing down what she saw.
You can continue this over breakfast. As you are all sitting down to breakfast, who would like to roll me a d20 for the encounter table?
Can I do it?
Yeah!
I don't know why I'm feeling the urge today.
You do it.
Trust my gut on that one. 5.
A 5. Incredible. You are all sitting down to eat. Breakfast is delicious. You've got sausage, bacon, hash browns, home fries, everything that you could want. It's cooked to perfection. There's regular hot sauce. There's terrible, awful, really, really spicy hot sauce. Kittrix joins you for a meal again. It's a great time. And then, can everybody please make me a perception check?
That's a 1.
Una, this bacon is so good.
Hell yeah.
Dirty, nasty harlot, like 20.
Probably like.
You can mix
At
it up.
18.
Also 18.
18.
23.
23.
21.
21. Okay. So, everybody, except for Una, who got under 20. So, Sumner and Saturn. Una, food. That's what you're focused on. And it's delicious and you're having a great time. My two friends, Saturn and Sumner. You can see, and it's kind of hard to really, like, pick this person out because they're blending so much into the stars. But you can see there is a being who appears to be kind of suspended in the astral sea. Their skin maybe once was a, like, pinky color that has now almost become translucent. Their hair, this, like, deep, deep indigo violet. And they are just kind of suspended in the air, eyes glowing this bright, bright arcane blue. Sutak, Cypress, Cass. There's so many C and S names. Sutak, Cypress, Cass. You can see coming from this person's forehead is this extremely long silver cord. The longest you've ever seen. And it is braided and knotted and twisted. And it goes from their head and it kind of like knots and twists and surrounds their entire body. It looks like it is feet, like 10, 20 feet long because of how much it is roped and knotted. And as soon as all of you, except for Una, lay your eyes on this person, you can just hear echoing in your ears this like gasp that they're taking, and they begin to fall. And that is where we are going to end our episode for today. Thanks so much for joining us for today's episode of Tales from the Hearth Divinians. You can catch us in 2 weeks for the next episode to see what the heck is happening with that. And for our Divinians to make their way to the Kindred System. Thank you so much for joining us. If you joined us from Follow Black Cat's raids, thanks so much for sticking around. We're Starlight Tales. We tell queer and trans science fiction stories using TTRPGs. And we're happy to have you here. We will see you on Wednesday next week for the next episode of Tales from the Archives Reverie. Bye! I don't know if if I have a sign off for this one. I'm just gonna say bye. Bye.